Legend. Dude, it's so fast with the notification. Bruh. It's because I hacked the system. I told them they better freaking send that joint out to all my freaking subscribers immediately, or else they'll feel my wrath. Where the bar's at? You want to know where the bar's at, Merritt? You want to know where the bar's at, bro? Look at this joint, bro. Look at that. You want to know where the freaking bar's at, bro? Look at this joint, bro. Sheesh. Who was that, bruh? Number one, the Soul King. He was number one. He was number one. 7 bars this stream. And he pulled for the cow and got the cow? What? Manifesting butter for you because I just messed up Tig's fall zeroing. First thing I see is, yeah, I'm just gonna head Nice Photoshop, how long it take you, bruh? You think so? Goldie Hilo. I wasn't familiar with your game. Bruh, dude, I went crazy yesterday. Bro, the thing about it is I thinking, bruh, it was crazy because I got 2 of them, right? I got 2 of them and I kept trying to farm. I was farming till like 1 a.m. Thinking my boy Spice, this dude thinking PST time, bro. He's 3 hours behind. He always want to thinking talk. He always want to chat thinking 1, 2, 3 a.m., bro. And I'm like, bro. So he thinking he was talking to his friend or something, and then he comes to me. He's like, bro, it's time for that 1 a.m. talk, bro. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna head out. And he was like, you mean that 1 a.m. talk? And I was like, I was already gone because I gave up on the bars, and I just went to go take a shower. I was gonna get ready to go to sleep. But then I came out of the shower and I was like, I'm feeling kind of okay after I got out the shower, thinking, I ain't around for that 1 a.m. talk, but I'm around for that 2 a.m. talk. But the thing about it, the reason why I tell this story is because like almost all the time, whenever I talk to my friend Spice, bro, I like always get a bar or a sayings. Like whatever I'm thinking farming for, like whenever I talk to him, I get one. And like literally like 10 minutes after I started talking to him at 2 a.m., I got that bar. I got that 3rd one and then I got first. It was like, bro. I pulled for Katura and got Katura in a single temple. Bro. Hey, get thinking. Bada booped. Get bada booped. Get that joint. Every time we don't get a bar, we know who took them. What's good, chat and streamer? Bro, ran out of stream titles. Yeah, dude, I was seeking. I was gonna start stream. And then I got into something else. And I had a stream title in my head, and I forgot what it was, and I was just like something, and then I just put something as the title, and thinking hit go live, bro. It goes to Spice for real. I'm an AFK farmer until I'm an AFK farmer. Oh, until you get the Manatura? Is that what you're talking about? Nakama, I spotted you in PBHL and thought you must be streaming, and lo and behold. Yeah, bro, I'm home. I just saw that guy's message disappear. Yeah, I cooked Legend, bro. I only cooked him for 10 seconds. But yeah, I'm thinking bar farming, dude. I did ab day today, man. Dude, it was like kind of annoying today, bro. Cause like, thinking there was barely anybody. Like, there were so many open spots in the gym today, but like for some reason, everybody was near the ab machines and the freaking turf, bro. it was like, God dang, thinking everybody want to do abs on thinking Monday. I didn't even get to do I didn't even get to two of my things. I was gonna do pull-ups and I was gonna do thinking like this thing for my back, and thinking both of them joints was taken. So I just did my thinking wall of ab machines, got on the thinking treadmill and left, bro. I didn't have time. I was not trying to sit around. I even wasted time. I tried to go do some random stuff on the turf. I was talking to some of my friends in there. I was like, please, dear God, some of these people think can clear out. Like, just go to the other side of the gym, bro. And it's like, God dang, man. They were all up in the way. And then there was, bro, I hate it too, because like obviously I don't own the gym, right? So it's like I don't own the seeking machines. But it's kind of annoying because seeking there's like four ab machines. Like, this is the reason why I call it the Great Wall of Abs, because there's literally like four ab machines like in a row. And usually I superset all four of them. But like sometimes when I be taking like a rest between them, some dude will just come and jump on one of them in the middle. So then I'm just like awkwardly standing there like, I hope this dude thinking leaves. And the thing about it is these dudes don't be thinking working out like that either, bro. This one dude jumped on, like, I don't know if you guys ever been to a gym, you've probably seen this one. It's like the little spinny ab one where you kind of like rest on your knees and you like spin back and forth for your abs. Like they were on that. They literally did like a set on both sides and then they left. They spent more time putting their shoes back on than they did on the machine. But they just like jumped in like in the middle of my set and I was like, God dang, bro. Well, I'm just standing here. So then I had to awkwardly do two more sets not two more, another set of the two machines I was at, while I just kind of like waited for them to leave. And then I had to like double up on the twisty machine and the thinking leg raise once that guy left. Which joint has a low drop rate? Very rare caution mats greater than PBHL mats. Started stream right when I went to work out. GG, bruh. Welcome to me during morning rush, Aku. welcome to me during morning rush. This would be happening when you start stream during morning rush and I'm thinking going to the gym. Sounds rough, buddy. Hi Iron. My bad, it wasn't Tig's host, but he was in the room. It was Balloons. I don't even know who that is, bro. But yeah, anyway, I did abs today. My abs seeking hurt, bro. Yeah, unironically, I think this is good though. I'm glad I'm doing this seeking ab day because I really think my thinking core is like the weakest part of me, and I feel like I'm already seeing like more definition like in my stomach area just because I'm thinking actually hitting that joint now. Not made for speed? What's not made for speed? What do you mean by core? Like your midsection? Like your stomach area, your ab area, like your lower lower chest, I guess. And then kind of around where your like pelvis is. Your message got deleted or what? Yeah, that joint probably got eaten. The only thing I see is that it's not made for speed, but I don't know what you said before or after that. How important is this core? I mean, your core is kind of the most important thing, because that's the thinking thing that gives you all the stability. So it's kind of really important because it's gonna help you with like all your different lifts, which is kind of the reason why like I trained it before, but it's kind of, I feel like it's something that people kind of like get a bit lazy with, because because it's active in like pretty much everything you do, you always kind of hit it. You're just not necessarily focused on it in everything you do. But like if you do like any type of lift, you're engaging your core. Got sneeze. I did speedrun hexes with Resi and friends earlier and they were miserable. Why were they miserable? Were you pushing too much? I think the key, I mean, I don't know about the other Ellie's. I only watched Komatsu's, but the way it looked like in Komatsu is essentially I don't take turns. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like I don't take turns pre 40, and then I can do whatever I want post 40. Like it looks like you're essentially only supposed to you're only supposed to do like bare minimum push and just push to the 2 mil hit trigger. Like as a team, you just essentially move toward. It's kind of like Fa Zero, where like Fa Zero speedrun, you kind of essentially like push to never see the debuff or dispel triggers. It's like the same way with Hexa, where you like try and push to only see like the 20 mil damage or the 2 mil hit triggers. You like you're trying not to see anything else. Check, and why don't you bless me with Exo Diablo luck so I can get the gun? Starcell, why don't you just buy the one out the shop? I wasn't even that fast. I was playing fire. I literally tanked 2 to 3 jinxes. You don't care about any trigger. You basically burst to 40 and ignore everything. Bruh, see, that's why you getting cooked, bro. Why you get cooked. Komatsu was going in there with thinking 3-4 whatchamacallit, and he won't failing no jinxes. Some people are trying to move way too fast in Hexen. Power of Alex. Explain this before. The moment I buy the gun, Granblue will drop 8 guns on me. No, see, the thing about it is you got to play it like I do, Sarcel. Essentially what you do is you do everything else that you want to do before you buy the gun. So you buy everything else you want in the shop. You get your wonder fully maxed out. You get your little like the bonus thing that you get, like where you can choose your bonuses and whatever. You get all that joint maxed out, and then once all that stuff's maxed out, then you buy your guns and you just never open the event page again. That's how you do it. Because what else are you doing after that? So you just finish everything else, and then you just buy the gun and then you leave. That's what that's how you think you can play that event. You just get everything you need to do out of the way, buy whatever copies you don't have at the end, and then just never open the page again. You'll be rushing like Fedio came to life. No daily mission, cleared day 1 and pretended it. Exactly. Like I literally thinking finished that joint. I finished that joint before that banner. Remember, I streamed that morning. I streamed that morning for the banner. I literally finished that joint before the banner came out, and I haven't opened the page since. And I just got my one gun and I headed out. That's how you can do it. Cameron Jr., give me the Mantura, bro. What is this? Oh, you got a sand from Agostia? Yeah. Checks out. Dude, I only need taking after yesterday. I was just about to say, Mo, I literally only need 1. And technically, I don't even need that one because my Kaguya fan equals that 1 that I needed. But technically, for the 10 bars that I set out to farm, I need 1. Which puts me extremely far ahead. But I think I've kind of already made the decision that I'm just gonna farm until records anyway. So even if I get a bar tonight, I'm gonna keep farming like I still need to hit a goal until Friday. And then just however many I get is however many I get. And then on Friday I go into records mode. Dang, bro, these joints ain't dying. Your next goal, meteorites before you hit records? No. Meteorites are the week of the week after records. The week after records, but before Guild War. That 1 week period is when I want to farm meteorites. So this whole 2 weeks was meant for just bars. Because essentially the goal was to try and get a bar a day. Essentially. That would have given me if I had gotten a bar a day, that would have given me 1 day of leeway to hit my goal. But I've obviously been doing a lot more than that. But I think I tweeted about this joint earlier. I think I'm about to start getting into that Teaking Ultimate Saver mode, bro. I'm about to end up like Seth and have like 300 bars, bro. Cause Seeking, like after I bar this win stuff, like after I bar this win stuff, Teaking, and then I bar like maybe Katura weapon, and then Teaking the Saria weapons. It's like, what else do I even bar in the game, bro? Like, there's nothing else. I got everything. Also, this is so chopped, by the way. You can do this, bro. Ultimate saver mode, so hoarding, yeah. Like, cause I've said it before where I wanted to get to a point where I could bar everything I wanted to bar and then just save up like 50, 60 bars and just sit on them. And then just when new stuff comes out, I just have the bars to do it, and then I could just bar it and just keep on going with my life. But like I'm like actually getting there now. Oh, I think this is the one I just died on. It is. Cause it's like I don't really know what else to bar. Like I could bar like maybe my second Lancelot, I guess. Just for the heck of it. Like essentially I think I could bar, like even if I just started making stuff up, I think I could bar literally everything I could think of. Like, I think I will have bars to bar everything I can think of. So it's like, what else do I even do? Yes. Y'all are killing my vibe, bruh. Need y'all to kill this boss. Let me see something real quick. See, bro, I don't want to waste my kicking. Do this. Well, you've already hit the ceiling on bar farming dopamine with your account. You should probably farm bars on someone else's account to get a new sense of accomplishment from it. I, for one, wouldn't mind graciously donating my account for this prayer. Very magnanimous of me, I know. Yeah, okay, bud. Okay. Nah, that's okay. Dude, I've hit the dopamine limit of bars like 50 years ago. It's not even dopamine anymore. It's literally just seeking. I just need to get this crap done. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing though, because it doesn't make it so I'm not like stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm not pressed. I can literally just bar. I can literally just bar whatever I want. And I don't really like care. Like even if those Fall Zero bullets come out or Hexa bullets come out and they need a bar, I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Already got blue skin, already got Teaking blender weapons. Like what else does a brother do? Brain releasing dopamine is like those cartoon fossils in desert, just sad puff of sand. Yeah, bro. I mean, I still get a little bit of a spike in my heart, I guess, when I see a bar, but it's like it don't hit as much as it used to. I can't lie. It don't hit as much as it used to. It's like, to me, it's not even like dopamine anymore. Well, maybe it is dopamine, but it's more so just like relief. Just like, dang, I'm farming today. I see a bar. Thank God I can stop. Thank God we're in the clear for today. Hey, man, whatever. Just gotta keep moseying on. Ugh. Honestly, to be fair though, depending on how these seeking bullets go, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the farm seeking sands during that seeking or not sands, seeking meteorites during that week before Guild War, because I have a feeling that even if it's like a one-off bullet, even if it's like a one-off bullet, I'm probably gonna have to farm some of the random mats that aren't like even the boss related. Because I don't really have a lot of them. I kind of blew like all the ones I had on the bullets that I have now. So I don't really have any more because I just didn't go back to the quest. I don't know. And heaven forbid if it is multiple seeking. If it is multiple seeking bullets, then I'm probably gonna have to do the bosses, and I'm gonna have to get a lot of seeking random mats. You think they're about to put like 2k feathers on the material list? I don't know, bro. I mean, it's not 2k feathers though. It's like seeking. It's like 700? 700? 750? Something like that. Because at max it's 5. Max it's 5. And I don't see it being more than 150 mats, just based on the prior ones. Unless, the only way I could see it being more than 150 mats is if they make it like a one-off and then they make it like 300 mats or something. But I don't see 2,000. Got all trophies from Hunter x Hunter. Hey, congrats. Dude, this PBHL is so freaking slow. I'm not even looking for like full HPs. I'm looking for like half HPs with 3 or 4 people in it. Just so the boss seeking dies. It's so slow right now. Dude, I've been trying to test seeking, bro. Watching me fiends and just put the whole bullet as a drop with gold bar raise. That would be insane. Halfway to transcending 3-0. Good work. Hi, Wyvern. Bro, I've been testing seeking, dude, I've been trying to get that seeking Belial to work, bro. I told Meekin to just take that joint off the seeking wiki, bro. I cannot get it to work, bro. The thing about it is like Belial is so annoying. Trying to optimize that fight is so freaking annoying, bro. Cause it's like I need 3 things to happen on that fight. I need 3 things. Well, is it 3 or is it 2? For one, I need to either have a ridiculous amount of HP, or I need to at least take out like 3 triggers. At least take out like 3 triggers. But the thing about it is if you have too much damage, then you can't take out you push a trigger, essentially. Like, you only do 2 instead of 3, which means you end up with an 8 stack instead of a 7, which means you're taking 80k plane instead of thinking 70, which sucks. But like, also thinking the big thing, like the really big thing about Belial full auto, like if you want to get one that can fully clear, is like you need either a team that doesn't press red skills at all, or you have to, like, before you push him into 50, you got to get right at 51, bro. You got to get right at 51. And then you got to push him like to 40%, so that if he gets your shield up, then you can't push him back out of 50%. Because the thing about it is, Seeking, if you have red skills on your bar and you push him out of 50 and then you go all the way back up to 100%, bro, any potential red apple or blue apple is like you're losing HP and you haven't taken anagenesis yet. And it's like, if you get like 3 red apples and you keep pressing red skills and now you're at 20k HP going into 50%, you're going to get clapped by anagenesis, bro. And it's just like, it's really cheeky annoying to try and optimize. And then the other thing, it's like, you can't go too slow though, because if you go too slow, then you don't have enough damage to kill him at the 5% at the end. So it's just like, man, trying to optimize that fight is Seeking AIDS, man. Like, I've tried so much different stuff and I just like, I can't figure it out, bro. I can't figure it out. On that prerequisite hibernation, I need 1 more sand and I can have a weak game. 2? The heck does 2 mean? Who tagged me on Discord? Gamescom. Bro, you know I don't care about none of these Seeking games. Bro thinks I care about Call of Duty, nope. Fallout, nope. Ninja Gaiden, nope. World of Warcraft, heck no. Outer Worlds, nope. Silent Hill, nope. Ghost of Yote, nope. Resident Evil, heck no. I don't care about none of that joint. You know I don't play none of those games, bro. Oh, you're typing Sarso. But yeah, bro, I don't play none of that. But yeah, I don't know. Thinking Belial sucks, man. Anyone know the base TA rate for New Katura? I don't, but I think my brother in Christ does. Hold on, let me see if I can find this guy. I need to find the horse on. The Siete horse on. When did I make that tweet about the kicking when did I make that tweet about the kicking about the collab guy? Oh, here it is. All right, let me see. All right, horse son's got you, bro. Horse son has you. Wish they could nerf Belial more. You see? 2%, it looks like. Resign myself to fall out in Belial with light and waiting out those shields. Looking forward to the Dark Guild War prep video featuring Aku. Bro, I still haven't even asked him to join. I'm sure he'd be okay with it, but I haven't even asked him. Oh. I cry, thanks. Hey, sorry, pal. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the thing about it though, thinking Ire is Umiken doesn't she doesn't want to put non-full clearable comps on the wiki. So if I want to make a wiki setup, then it's gotta be able to full clear. Aim to get that banned so this summer wasn't so bad. In 17 rolls I got Hase, first copy of Helma, and today I got Chatura plus Summer EO. Yeah. Go ahead and take a 1 minute for me, big dog. I'm missing 0.4%. You better get an artifact, buddy. Please give me a hand. I used a setup from the wiki, I think. I just had to stop the full auto for shields, then start it back up. I mean, it might be on there, but she told me that before. Because I tried to sell her on my Tiki Medusa one, and she was like, "Can it full clear?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Okay, I don't want it on there." So there might be some legacy ones that are already on there that can't full clear, but that's what she wants. And what the lady wants, the lady gets. Except she don't get it because I can't figure it out, bro. It also didn't help either that I thinking upgraded my lich ring yesterday, and that joint had me pushing faster too. So my setup was all thinking out of whack. You know, on the OG Zeus setup. Maybe I can clear it to the folio. I don't know. Never tried. What is it? I don't know. I feel like a lot of those light ones kind of. Wait, is this Magna or is this Primal? Oh wait, you did say Zeus. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Because I'm pretty sure. See, for one thing, like I said, this one's legacy. This one's literally from last year, so it's just already on there. But like this one, for one thing, I already know this one can mess up because I know thinking Makara's stats can get messed up because I tried this one before. I tried this one when it came up. I know Makara's stats can get messed up because she's a thinking idiot. But also, you're like built around thinking taking this joint with like Vera. And that joint might not line up when you come back. So, yeah. But yeah, I think this one's just legacy. I think that's the reason why it's still on there. Mr. Streamer, do you think we need Tira for Guild War? I have no idea. I'm glad I got a chance to use Light Sieg with Yukata Korwa next to Diablo. Testing that man's on steroids alone. Problem with Light Sieg is not a lot of dark bosses give him so enough buffs to use him. Use him for his S2. I don't think the Makara stats are meant to be up. I think it's just so Vera always comes out. Lines up every time. Vera's always out when the Dispel Omen is up. She cancels it. Well, if it works for you, then that's great, bro. I know it didn't work for me. I know it didn't work for me. So. But anyway, like I said, I think that one, regardless, I think that one's up there because it's just been up there for a hot minute. Just push more damage than me. I don't know. I don't either. I don't know. But yeah, that's what she wants. Because like I said, Teeking. Because I had the Teeking. I got the Medusa one, and that Medusa one's mad fast. Although that Medusa one is kind of cooked though, because seeking your MC gets seeking skill sealed, then it's kind of cooked. Because they need to all ally sub Anagenesis. Which I would love to just be able to bring the debuff one, the debuff skill, but you know, Raziel's dumb thinking butt needs a red skill. She's a stupid idiot. Can I get Baha, Haomao, Tira, or Tsukuyomi? You can go ahead and knock Tsukuyomi off. I mean, Tira is like thinking, I don't know. Tira is like, you might use her for Guild War, you might not. Haomao and Baha are like, I feel like unironically the best use out of that is seeking Haomao. Keep it a stack, because Haomao's just universally useful. Because it's just an extra 10% TA that you can't get any other way. Because she's separate than the 75% hard cap in the grid. But, I mean, Baha is cool too, I guess, if you want to use it for something. But I don't really use Baha a lot. So, Haomao would be my pick. Honestly, Haomao would be my pick, then Bahamut, then Tira, then whatever else you said, Tsukuyomi. But Tsukuyomi's not even in that contest. I'm here to leech AAT raids. I come back and bro is Raziel ranting again. Bro, Raziel thinking garbage, man. Thinking hater. I hate whenever I see Raziel art too, because I want to retweet it because the art's good, but I thinking hater. I hate her, man. I hate her. Is it time for another Razio rant? No, bro. Everyone's hating on Tsukiyomi, meanwhile I wonder. I mean, I'm not hating on Tsukiyomi. It's just Tsukiyomi's not inherently useful. Like, especially out of the picks he gave me. Thinking Tsukiyomi is just literally by far the worst one. I don't know what to choose between Tyr and Icarus. I mean, Icarus kind of sucks too, but his sword's good. So, Razio's a good character. No, she's not. No, she's not. Meanwhile, me out here being happy I finally got her from the summer scam shit. Have you tried to use her yet? Have you tried to use her yet? You're gonna be like, who is the other guy? Was it Arca? Somebody else got her the other day and they were like, yeah, I'm glad I finally got her. And then they tried to use her and they were like, okay, I understand now. I don't remember who it was, but somebody said that the other day. Razio saved my earn. I threw on my Womdus and Tefnut full auto. She instantly fixed my setup. Yeah, I haven't farmed bar for like a month or two. Crazy work, bro. Anyway, Razio sucks now. Saving a spark for Valentine's for Mocker and Lobelia. See, you should have sparked when they came out, bruh. See, now you're gonna get cooked like I did, where thinking them joints ain't really on rate up. What Razio EMP gives her 5 stacks of both on turn 1 copium? Bro. Needs to just give her thinking 10. Screw her. Mind you, I was using Halloween Kukuro before. I asked about the S3 and realized she's an auto attack bot with TA boost. That's literally. Razio is literally there for her S2. That is it. That's the reason why I said when the last time. Well, I don't know if it was the last time I ranted about Razio. I talk about her a lot, but thinking one of the times where I ranted about Razio, I said literally just change her S3. I don't even want the tag team anymore because I don't get to use it anyway. So you might as well just make the character better and give me a different skill because I can't use the third skill anyway. Because she's literally just an S2 bot. You can guard half the time that S3 don't even be good, bro. It don't even be good. That's the crazy part. You take all this time building up the S3 and that joint not even good. I could have just brought a better character and the fight would have already been dead. I just saw Umik and OTK set up, but I don't have Lobelia in my cook. I don't think so. That's not a crest setup. That's a thinking Sumaibito setup. Unless you need the crest for the buff so that you can do the slap thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that though. I have a feeling Sariel's gonna come out with Impalement. I have a feeling Sariel's gonna come out with Impalement and you're just gonna be able to use the thinking exo gun to gun OTK. So I'm kind of just waiting right now to make an OTK because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I also saw it and I don't have the collab summon in my cook chat. Yeah, you are. Roll the collab today. The gun drip with Boogeyman is about to be immaculate. I can't slap. Damn, bro. Then you're cooked. Then you're cooked. Rip Bozo. What if Sariel comes with unconditional Percy 3? Bro, I'm about to have a Sariel rant. Bro. Dude, I would crash out so freaking hard, man. Can't get Carollo and Escat. Can't got Carollo and Escator already. I need to say Rosario, especially since I'm a Magna Cuck. Damn, bro. That's crazy. Where is my bar, bro? Where is my bar? I'm sorry, it was a faded chain pot so you can make Fediel great again. What the heck? Only a rich 6 primal whale streamer could fund my glass part right this instance. Why, bro? Why do you guys think I'm rich, man? Why do you guys think I'm rich? I told y'all I'm not rich, bro. I just don't play any other games and I freaking budget. I'm not rich. Hello, hitting us with the we in the same situation. My fit just different. Literally, bro. What is my name? 88500 could fund my spark right now. Bro did not hear what I just said. I am -5 sands, but got a Couture artifact. Hope that 0.4% TA is worth it. Damn, bro. Yeah, how much TA do you need on her again? Isn't it like 6% or something? I don't even know why I'm asking though. I kind of don't care. I'm never gonna play that character in anything because I'm not gonna play Teking Dart. My butt is not playing Dart. In Primal 0 ISM. I mean, you thinking the max you can get is 75 though. So what do you do after that? Max you can get in the grid is 75. So you gotta make up another freaking. You gotta make up another 25 or 23. She's got 2. Permit 30 to 50% TA. What the heck? I'm on plus ringy ring. Where she get thinking? Where she get perma 30 to 50% at? Where that at? Oh, this? 5 turns. Bro, that joint's seeking 12 turn cooldown though. Does this joint just come back? Is that the reason why people are using the Teking one, like the artifact that Teking reduces this thing's cooldown? Is that why they're using that? Because skills fast on that. Oh sheesh. It's reduced by 1 each turn plus the artifact. So what is it? Does it ever go off cool? Like, do you ever not have it up? Or is it actually perma? I haven't used her with the artifact or anything. Is it actually just perma? First passive? Return. Oh. Oh, this. Kinda? What do you mean kinda? It either is or it isn't. There is no kinda. With Oro, it's perma. I see. So wait, this is seeking. Wait, do you get like? Do you essentially get? Does this essentially give you like 2 turn cut every turn? Because essentially, like you're always taking a turn, right? Does this give you an extra turn on top of that? That must be how it is, right? So let me see. It's 12. It's 12 turns. If you get 2 turns, it's like taking 10, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So you're 1 off if you use the artifact. Because the artifact, he can cuts it by 1, right? Oops. When you use it, it cuts it by 1, right? Where is it? Oh, this. Yeah, 1. So you're 1 turn off. Schrodinger's S1 uptime. It's both up and down at the same time until you check. With no Oro, it's 1 turn. Yeah, okay. So wait, what is Oro? Oh yeah, because Oro thinking has the whatchamacallit. The thinking the time skip thing. Yeah, this is definitely not Ogion. You're 1 off with artifact, but with Oro S3 is perfect. Okay. Okay, then yeah, you don't need any then. Then what were they talking about then? I swear somebody said you need like 6 per. Why do you need TA? Do you just not have, does Magna just not have TA in the grid? Does Magna just not have TA in the grid? I don't play Thinking Dark Magna. Bruh. I saw this joint. No spot. Crazy. Ancient Corton. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm built different than you plebeians. So, yeah, I don't care, bro. I don't care. Can you use that? Well, does it even matter? Can you use that artifact for like full auto? I've never used this. I've never used this seeking artifact before. Like, how fast does this kill you? Like, can you use this on full auto? Like, does this just kill you eventually on full auto? Or is she just so tanky, actually, that it doesn't even matter? It barely tickles? Really? Deals 6%? Oh yeah, and I guess it's only dealing damage when you use the skill, right? It's not like you're taking dot damage. You're only taking it when you use the skill. So you should be fine, actually. Dang, bro. That's run Extremity and Celestial with no other TA source, and I'm barely okay with my ring. She heals also. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Bro, I got a Thinking Artifact for her already, bro. I just gotta reroll this joint. Where is she? I got an artifact already. I got this joint, bro. I just gotta reroll the Seeking Bottom skill. But I ain't got no more rerolls, bro. I was trying to Thinking optimize my Thinking I was trying to optimize my Thinking Kame artifact, bro. I'm trying to get this Seeking defense. I want to swap this defense to triple attack. Because what I want to do is low key, like, I want, this is purely for speed runs, by the way. But I was thinking about this when we did it last time. Like, I low key think I want to swap my Thinking, oh wait, not this one. I think I want to swap my Celestial to this Seeking gun right here. I think I want to do this for speed runs, because like high key I be dropping sometimes, bro. Like this last time, I don't know if people just weren't debuffing as much as they did the week before or what, but like kicking, bro, like my Makra and my Olivia died at like kicking the debuff trigger, and I canceled the debuff trigger, by the way. I kicking canceled it with 000, and then I attacked. They were both green HP and they both just kicking died. And I was like, what? And then there was one time during the 80% gauntlet where Makra was at like kicking 40, 50 KHP, and she just freaking died. And I was like, what? Dude, it's so annoying because Kame is, bro, Kame is, I hate that chicken unit, bro. I hate that unit so much sometimes, bro. How do you have 2 hostility nodes? I'm constantly keeping you on freaking guard, and you're not taking damage. You're not taking damage. My Olivia and my Mocker are taking all the freaking damage. What's the point of the hostility nodes if you're not going to take hostility? It's freaking annoying as crap. And then he's just sitting there guarded at kicking 100 KHP, bro. It's like, come on. This is the same argument. I had this argument with people before when Makara first came out. I was like thinking, I don't trust Kane, bro. Because people kept being like, oh yeah, you don't need a garrison weapon, bro. You'll be okay. Just guard Kane. It's like, he doesn't take the hits. He does not take the hits, bro. Olivia and Makara are taking those hits, especially Makara, because Makara has boosted hostility too. So if she doesn't dodge, she's just getting clipped. And it's just like, when I'm trying to speed run, bro, I can't be babysitting you like that. So like straight up, I'm trying to bring my freaking garrison weapon. Cause Kame just don't work. Like I'm not a believer in the hostility nodes. Like it works sometimes, but it does not work as much as you would expect it to, considering you spec 2 hostility nodes in that man and you keep him on guard constantly. That's right. The Militist Dark Axe gives TA. I think the artifact skill picker thing is coming after the maintenance, so maybe you can wait for that. I mean, bro, I'm the 10 Sands trader, my guy. I can get it. I can get it. I just ran out of resets. We do need a hostility artifact, like unironically, bro. But it's like, it's actually like kind of infuriating. Because it's like, I mean, the thing about it is Kame being on guard all the time is like, obviously it helps with the lockout too, but it's just really annoying when I essentially have somebody who's meant to be the tank and he's guarded all the time to deal with that damage and he's just not taking it. It's just like, I'm constantly having to deal with healing Olivia or Makara. Because now I'm at the point where it's like, if I see them at like 48k HP, even though that's green HP, I'm afraid they're going to die next turn. Because I just can't trust that Kane's going to actually take the damage. Or if Makara takes it, that she's going to dodge. And heaven forbid kicking Olivia, bro. Olivia just she is squishy as crap, bro. She just be getting bodied. Like, I'm straight up. Like, if my Makara artifact wasn't so good, honestly, if my Makara and Olivia artifact weren't so good, I might have to get an artifact just for speed runs. Because like I might straight up just need to get like the either superior elemental reduction or the one where it's like when you're below 50% you get extra defense or something like that. Like I might straight up just have to get an artifact that's like good damage wise but also has those seeking stat lines on it for speed runs. Because it's just like I said, they just be dropping, bro. And it's just like I can't I can't be mashing. I see you in green HP and you're just dead next turn. Like, what happened? And it's like, I'm not even taking a trigger. Like, you're literally dying to autos. You're dying to autos. I would keep the artifact picker for the quirky ones, assuming it works for them. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's going to work for them. Because it said it changes a skill, right? But the whole thing with the quirky artifacts is that you're changing like the element and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to work with those. But yeah, I mean, I don't plan to use mine anyway. Like I said, I buy the sand ones out of the shop every month. So it's like, and the only artifact I really need to optimize right now is that Kame one. And I literally just need to roll a freaking TA. I just need to roll a TA. I don't even think it's that much TA that I need either. Because I think if I literally just seeking roll a TA one and then I spec into that TA one and my second TA one, I think like no matter what the value is, as long as it just specs into those two, I think I'll be okay. Because he doesn't need that much. I just need to make up for the fact that I'm losing my celestial. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to press another freaking button at triple attack. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, bro. The fall thing gets on my freaking nerves. It really does. Kame just gets on my freaking nerves with not taking damage. Who's this? Why is it taking so long for these seeking PBHLs to die, man? I'm trying to get in and get out. Great work, MC. I'm proud of you. Wait a minute. Dang, Teking MC gets this joint too? I just thought about that. Dang, that's pretty Teking good, actually. That's pretty good, actually. L streamer. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Dude, when am I gonna get a Katura and Earth so I thinking don't have to run Razio anymore for TA? Bro, pair me with like who else likes MC? Pair me with like Magisa, bro. Give me like Halloween Magisa, and she's built around thinking buffing up MC. It's dispellable. Oh heck no. Another reason why Zosimos needs Undispel and taking repertoire of buffs that it throws out. Oh heck no. Hey, at least that joint's first though. At least that joint's first. So thinking this should get taken first and then that and that, unless you just get dispelled all. Should have thought I had Kate first. Xmas Hecate. What's better, thinking Xmas Hecate or thinking Halloween Hecate? I don't know, man. Magisa. Dude, if we get a Hecate and Earth, bro. Insta ring. Insta ring. Halloween Antheria? Screw Antheria, man. Whoops. Okay, will wrap herself up in as a present. Okay, but what if she wraps herself up in like bandages like a mummy? Doesn't matter. Smash. Very plausible. Halloween Hecate is hot as Saturday. Then yes, I don't think it's possible for Hecate to not be hot. I don't think it's possible. The only way she could not be hot is if like they made her like an April Fool's skin. That's like the only way. Her body is just too hot by default. for her not to be hot in whatever she's put in. Oh, ask for partner character and gets mad at my answers. Someone already did bandages. Don't care, didn't ask, plus ratio, plus you fell off, plus you were never good. Give me my thinking bandages, Kate. Donovan. I call her mummy and be validated. Halloween it is. Oh. You ain't getting it, brother. Okay. Let me call up KMR Jr. Just wait till Halloween, bruh. Summer and Dala, Earth and OP. Nobody wanted Dala. I mean, to be fair, Indala can only get better, right? She's already at the thinking bottom of the trenches. Honestly, Indala's kind of hot, too. I'm not gonna lie. Especially in her summer outfit, she was kind of hot. So, as long as she's not trash, kind of okay with that. I don't need to wait to see the future. One Indala. They forget about Kumbira. Girl only has one all right now. Nah. 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 You really think they'll take a trash snake from Dark, put her in the OG element with all the trash snakes, and she won't be trash? What are you smoking? Yeah. Honestly, we kind of have a thinking. We kind of have a we have a knack of stealing stuff from Dark and making it better. So if it wasn't going to Earth, maybe, but it wouldn't be the first time. Give me Yukata, Piggy. Hey, bruh. We're already past the Yukata months, bruh. Probably get next year. Technically has 2 almost. Dude, my legs hurt. Why is it whenever I thinking workout abs, it's like thinking the tops of my legs hurt, bruh. I skip leg day. Okay, Blackbeard. My hamstring gave me a warning shot this morning. And, bet we will get formal with Kate. She in a skimpy wedding dress. I think Vicky has the most ults of the Zodiac. Because Vicky's good. The rest of them, besides Sidala, are not. Wait until Andala is core and Bersuia, she will get gapped by a free collab character. Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine how much people are gonna mauled if they're forced to use Indala and Dark, bro? That joint's gonna be so thinking funny. They're gonna be like, bruh, I'm sitting over here and I gotta click 50 bazillion skills and I'm constantly in lockout. It's literally gonna be Hexa all over again. Because that's how Hexa started too. Because I remember when thinking people first did Hexa and thinking Dark. Because Aku used to say this joint all the time. He used to be like thinking, I can't move fast because I'm constantly in lockout. That's what it's gonna be like in thinking Versuia too. Thinking just Ogi loops and thinking skill spam. They are not gonna be racing for like another 3 years, bro. I have 2 months to get her and my funds are gone. No, wait, 3. Bro, just get her on ticket. Just, bro, here's what it is, bro. Here's what it is, bro. You throw all your funds. You take out advanced funds on Sariel banner. You can get 50 bazillion Sariels, and then you just seeking Spark and Dollar. Easy clap. They're on the same banner. They might be able to race with Sariel Copio. It'd be funny in versus his gimmick was forcing elements out of their comfort zone. Bro, you know, I had a premonition, bro. I had a shulk premonition. I know there's no way this is gonna happen. There's no way this is gonna happen. But I know pretty much ever since they said that like we have a team of 5 essentially, like in the backline, people have been saying like we're gonna swap, like she's gonna have like a team swap at some point. But my premonition was, what if you ended up swapping with other people? Like thinking I get the dark player's back line, the dark player gets the water player's back line, the thinking wind player gets the fire player's back line. Like it just swaps all of you guys. And then you gotta play with theirs. You gotta play with their stuff. But they would never do that though. They would never do that, but that was the premonition that I had. Cash out my job stocks for GBF, spend it all on Gamba. Yeah, I think they're gonna target certain characters based on Ellie. I just assume they work like the Bubs Tower mechanic. Clip it, archive it. That'd be so funny. Infinite NTR memes. I can see that happening if you think how the whole versus core is all about timeline. Everyone praying not to get the dark players backline. Was it Bubs Tower? Well, Bubs Tower has it, but like it's way more controlled, where you can just essentially like you have a cooldown, but you can like swap. Like the first swap is kind of like whatever. Then you got like a cooldown like 3, which is how I think it's probably gonna operate too. I think it's probably gonna operate like Bubs Tower too. But that was the premonition that I had, was just that we were gonna swap teams with other players. But I don't think I don't even know if that would be possible. There'd be intense shenanigans with that in the raid. I think that's how it'll work. I do hope the reward for Versui is really good. AT when he gets the dark backline while I'm finished. I realize I need to hit the DS4 months to prep for Versui. No, Sariel will be dark version on Gabriel, or is that too much power for dark? I don't know. I know Umikin was talking about this with somebody in our crew the other day, thinking where technically Sariel may or may not get the echo thing. Because Sariel and Sandolphin are the odd men out, and Sandolphin didn't get the echo thing. Because technically, like, he's Supreme Primarch, but he's not, you know, he's not one of the 4 Primarchs. And neither is Sariel. Like, he's an angel, but he's not a 4 Primarch. So, like, it's very possible that Sariel is in the same type of camp as Sandolphin, where he doesn't get the echo thing. Like his kit may just be like inherently different. Like how Sandolphin's was like. Sandolphin's is not really like any of the other Primarchs. I wonder if Sariel. Oh, I read that. When you swap to Lobelia, Uriel, and Earth to Ko, Sariel did get Bella's wing. Sandy does have echo though. Yeah, but he doesn't have that ticking thing. He doesn't have that S2. You don't have that S2. Like the rest of them do. And there's also, I feel like thinking Sariel's like the biggest seeking. He's like the biggest like outlier too, because at least Sandolphin had like thinking characters before. Sandolphin had characters before, and thinking yeah, like the S2 that they all share. Like the S2 always does something different for them, but all 4 of them have an S2 like that. But Sandolphin doesn't have that S2. And that S2 is a big part of their thinking kit. It's like the main thing about their kit. Sariel not almost die in lore? Yeah. Watch, they're gonna make Sariel super broken. My body is ready. I mean, I'm kind of expecting Sariel to be pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I feel like it's more likely that he's gonna be good as opposed to bad. I feel like it. I feel like it mostly just because seeking the thing about it is like Sariel's just seeking that dude's supposed to be really seeking strong. Like he's supposed to be really seeking strong. And the other thing about Sariel too is I feel like the seeking Primarchs, like I feel like they all kind of had like a like obviously they all kind of had like a job, but they all kind of had like I don't know how to say it. Like they kind of had like personality traits that kind of went into their kit. But like Sariel was literally the seeking executioner, bro. Like he's literally made to attack. He's made to do damage. He's made to kill. Like that's his point. So it's like I feel like he's gonna be very offensive. Whereas you have somebody like I'm gonna be real, dude. Raphael was always destined to be cooked, bro. Because teaching Raphael is always, he's like that type of dude. He's that type of dude that's like he busts your defense. Like that's the type of guy Raphael is. Like he gives the dodge, he gives the teaching mirror image. Like he's the guy that helps you survive. But that's not like when it comes to metagame, that's not what it like that's not really what it is. And it's kind of the same thing for like Uriel and Gabriel. Like Uriel and Gabriel are just shown to be like really teaching strong. So it's like they just kind of do the most damage. And that's another thing too, where it's seeking like back in what makes the sky blue, seeking Uriel, and that was one of my favorite things about Uriel, bro. Was seeking Uriel and Sariel went one-on-one, bro. They went one-on-one on that seeking rock. So it's like if Sariel can go one-on-one with seeking Uriel, bro, and Uriel is just seeking, like Uriel's a seeking brawler. He's a fighter. So it's like if Sariel can do that in the lore, his unit should translate that. And he should be a fighter. And it's the same thing with Gabriel, where Gabriel's just shown to be really seeking strong. And then like Michael's strong too, but Michael's kind of like the seeking leader. She's kind of like the seeking, like the diplomat, the seeking, you know, the order giver stuff. So it's like seeking, it kind of makes sense for her to not be as strong. But it's just like I said, I just feel like Sariel, based on what's been portrayed of his character so far, he should just be disgusting. I don't know if he's gonna help anybody, by the way. I don't know if he's gonna give any buffs or anything, but I feel like he bare minimum should be like, I feel like he should be more in vein with thinking, like, I would say Uriel, to be honest. Because even Gabriel, I feel like Gabriel gives a lot of like, she doesn't give a lot, but she gives utility. Whereas Uriel, like I said, Uriel is just a seeking brawler. Like he has the 3 dispels on his seeking S on his S3, but besides that, that man is literally just built to do damage. And I feel like Sariel's gonna be like that too. Uriel gonna bring back Assassin. Shirley's frontline, wrong file like character. I didn't know Raphael was the worst of the bunch, so there's a baseline. Sariel wouldn't hurt an ant. Wants to be a farmer, no wait. No, Raphael wants to be a farmer. Uriel's a cook. I mean, looking at the angel summon to see if they tease the kids at all. They really didn't. I mean, they kind of did. So that's another thing is he'll probably have his seeking, debuff. That seeking whatchamacallit? That seeking, that white thing, that angel thing he has. Where the heck is it? This thing, that death sentence thing. He probably gonna have that death sentence thing, bro. There's probably gonna be some thinking. It's either gonna be a stack or it's gonna be something he puts on the enemy. I feel like he's gonna have something like that to buff damage. What about Michael? I know Sariel might get dispel and dispel cancel though if we go off the summons. Gab was the only one to not get her wings stolen, so she's base. Also true. I think Michael's CA skill is the lore reference to when she buffs Stanley's story. Each of the angel summons has a skill that's like their summon. Realize that Sandy technically doesn't give a reward. He still gives a bonus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying, Sarso. He doesn't give. That's what I was saying, that Sariel is probably going to be built. Like, I think he's going to be built like Uriel in the vein of he's going to be like an attacker. But I think he's going to be different than the 4 Primarchs in the vein of Sandalphon, because he's not an actual Primarch. Sandalphon and Sariel are the outliers. Oh. I'm sorry, you'll have that doo-doo requirement of needing skill presses to build stat. 100% battery. Sandy doesn't get battery. Now I'm worried Raziel's gonna show up in Sariel's Fate episode. Probably. No, Sariel, I don't know. I clicked wrong. I think the debuff and stuff is what it'll have. Why'd Sariel consume Ogi Bar to cast this nuke, which goes against Aresh because he can't build Ogi to do the nuke? Nah, because even if they do that, they'll just build him like kicking honestly, he could get built like kicking Siete. Because Siete is that same way, where Siete gets stronger if he Ogis, but he can still play with Aresh even if he doesn't Ogi. Like, he just builds that joint anyway. So you could do that with Sariel too. I deleted my message by mistake. But yeah, thinking but yeah, like I said, I just feel like I have a feeling I'm 24 minutes behind on straight. I have a feeling he's gonna be stronger as opposed to weaker. That's my guess. I also kind of feel like that's kind of like the dichotomy between him and Sandalphon too, because again, they're on different side of the spectrum. Because Sandalphon's character is more supporty as well. Like, Sandalphon can obviously do damage, but that character is more built on like defense and support ability, like his grand version. Whereas again, I feel like Sariel's gonna be built more just to thinking. He's the executioner, bro. He's meant to think and kill. Like, you're not gonna give that man like thinking. I mean, you might give him mirror image or something, but you're not gonna give him like thinking. He's probably not gonna have like a thinking regen or something unless it's just like a personal regen. He's not gonna give you refresh or something. Like, I think he's just gonna be a selfish attacker, but he's probably gonna do a lot of damage. He's probably gonna be a selfish attacker, but he's probably gonna do a lot of damage. That's my guess. I forgot there's Dark Siete. They can make it so that he starts with 100% bar. Also true. Please me that the GBF Prophet is manifesting good things for Sariel. I think it's a skill that lets him kill him. I mean, I like Sariel. I like Sariel. Like I said, I mean, I like Uriel is my favorite one, but like again, one of like my favorite Uriel moment is when he went one-on-one versus Sariel. And that only works because he went one-on-one versus Sariel. he had an opponent that was a worthy opponent to go thinking one-on-one. So I like Sariel too. It's just I like Uriel better, but yeah. So I like Sariel. And Sariel was in the thinking mole event too, and I really like the mole event. So Dark's 20th selfish attacker, yeah. Hey, bro, you got Katura, bro. That's the best they can do. And she only buffs MC. Honestly, your support character is seeking Orologia, bro. Have fun. The real question, though, is where the heck, now that Katura exists, where the heck is that man going to fit into? That's the real question. Because if that man, let's just say he is a selfish attacker. It's like, how can you fit him into thinking like Fa Zero? Because you kind of need Ray to make Katura function as well as she does. And then it's like thinking, I mean, I guess you could run, because people were running what? Thinking they repped Ray at the start. They were running Fedial, Orologia, Katura. So it's like, I guess you could technically do that with Sariel. Just run thinking Katura, Orologia, Sariel. What do you mean he fits in the back line? So, I'm not fighting, go fight Siete. I think there's a similar situation, Zoe and Foon. You think Katura is about to get power crept immediately? Is that what you think? If they make another selfish attacker, he's gonna get power crept with the quickness. I don't know though. The thing about it too though is like thinking, if Sariel doesn't give you any type of defense, it's like thinking he kind of has to rep Katura. because like I low-key think Ray's just like straight up too important, bro. Because the thing about Ray is not only Ray is like borderline like mini Kame, bro. She's like a mini Kame. Because not only does she give you the double strike, but she gives you the ticking S3 so you can just straight up not care about stuff. And then she also gives you the S4 time skill. So it's like her utility, like even just the fact that she's just standing there, like her utility is like kind of out the roof. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to replace her unless you just get like an absolutely disgusting unit that just does everything, including aid your party. But I already said before that I don't feel like Sario's going to be like an aid your party kind of guy. Also doesn't attack. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she's literally, like I said, she's literally Tiki Mini Kame, bro. And I don't even have to press guard on her, man. Thinking these dark players, dude, they don't know my pain. They don't even gotta press guard on her. She just seeking do that joint by herself. So yeah, I feel like Ray gives too much to the meta game when it comes to those. At least when you're like trying to speed blitz. I guess when you're trying to do just like maybe for like Versuia, she'll matter a little bit less. But even then, I mean, you know how Grand Blue players are, bro. As soon as they figure out the fight, they're gonna start speed running that joint. So it's like it's only a matter of time before she starts getting abused again. It's so funny too because I remember like last year I like had to beg Aku, had to convince this man to ring Ray, and he was like, I don't like Ray, bro. I don't want to ring her. Thinking, bro, the prophet has spoken, bro. Ring that chick. She's like your best seeking grand. She's like your best grand besides Orologia, bro. Ray time skip plus artifact CD reduction. Oh yeah, I saw that joint too. I saw people run. Which one is that, by the way? I tried to I think I saw which one it was, but I don't remember. What it's worth also adds a perma sub debuff. Oh yeah. The thinking eye thing. Yeah, which one are they using? Because I saw one earlier. Who was the guy I thinking looked at? Actually, let me not go to thinking my Discord, bro. I already know them dudes been talking in dark chat. Let me go on over here instead. This guy posted his artifact. This. At least Dark is finally liberated from Fedion. Coming out on the 31st, right? Yeah. What is this? I was trying to figure it out. Is it not just seeking? Is it this? What is that? This. Skill 1 thing? Google Lens. 12% HP cut on using skill 1. For 1 turn CD. 12%. Wait, what did you say? Using skill 1. Oh, this? Oh, maybe. Potion. Oh, it is the potion thing. Okay, that's what I thought. Because the thing, low key, let me give you some secret hidden Discord tech. Let me give you some secret hidden Discord tech, bro. What I've been doing for these Japanese players, instead of trying to figure this joint out, is what I've been trying to do is I've just been looking at the bonus number, and then I've just been looking at whatever the default thing is, and then what it grows by. And this was the only one that I saw that made sense, that started at 3 and then would have went up to that would have went up to this number. Essentially. That was the only one I saw out of all these values, because the only other one would have been this one. And I'm like, I don't think he's using that one. But I didn't calculate this one because I didn't realize that that's how I didn't realize it thinking went -6, but yeah, that's how I've been doing. That's why I thought it was this one, because I was like, that's the only one that makes sense. But I think he's low-key doing this so that he doesn't have to Ogi. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's doing that choice so he doesn't have to Ogi. So he can just get his faded chain up. But yeah, that's how I've been trying to figure out some of these JP teaking skills. Is I've just been especially for like wrong tab. For like these, bro. For these, when I don't know what some of these are, I'll just look and I'm just like thinking, oh, that joint seeking, like if it's like 19.8% and it's level 2, then I'm like, okay, it has to be something like this, or this. Because that's the only ones that could get there for plus 3% on level 2. Do we have Grand to go? We need Grand to go to get potions every 5 turns. No, we don't have Grand to go. Ugh. Right, so potion fade chain one, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta use the values, bro. You gotta use them. That's my secret hidden Discord tech. I'm releasing it to the public, bro. Whenever you see one just seeking, look at whatever the value is, and then figure out the things in that slot that could even potentially get to that value. We actually don't have a single grand from the Marionette Stars, guys. Nope. Not yet. Nani's secret I just got back. Why I can't buy the new Orologia skin? What do you mean? Bro, dude, did my thinking Yatima joint ship out, bro? Hold up, let me see something, bro. I'm trying to see something. Let me get on Thinking Play Asia, bro. Dude, I don't think I'm gonna buy the Orologia CD. I think I'm gonna just buy the code. I actually wanted the Yatima CD. But I think I'm gonna just buy the Orologia code. Japanese only? Since when? How's it Japanese only? What am I looking for? Oh, Play Asia. Actually, let me do this on my phone. You can buy just the code. Yeah, if you buy it from a Discord person. Not letting me add it to the buy card. Oh, thinking I don't know about that. Honestly, bro, if you're trying to buy the actual CD, buy it like Umiken and get it off CD Japan. CD Japan is probably your best bet. Not Bai or whatever the side game shop is. Oh, whoops, wrong peeking email. Another day of being in pain for not having PayPal. Bruh, you better buy that joint off of Teking CD Japan, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if my Teking Yatima one ship, bro. It was supposed to ship today. Teking like a week late. I really don't care for the CD. You just want the skin, so I'll just use the Discord when someone. Oh yeah, yeah. When it comes out, somebody will have it. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna do that for the Teking for the Orologia one. But I actually want the Yatima CD, which is why I pre-ordered that one. Bro, I still don't think that joint went out. That joint's crazy, man. Never again, bro. We will not be buying from Play Asia no more. We will not be buying, at least not no pre-order. At Amazon, direct to DMM joint is orgasmic. I feel so powerful. Yeah. It's good, man. Feels good, man. I love it too, because like I said, I'm like, I mean, obviously I need to control the spending anyway, but I'm thinking I can just buy points now. Like there's no cap on thinking at least that I know of, there's no Amazon JP reload cap. Like there used to be points cap. Like the points code cap, and now because I'm not using a point code on DMM, there's not a cap on DMM either. So I can just buy as much as I want whenever I want instead of having to buy like thinking piecemeal for like 3 months. Because that's what I used to have to do, bro. That's how I got the 8 spark plan, bro. Because I had to just keep buying since like October. It was crazy, man. Bro, can a brother get a bar? Just let me get a bar, bro. I'll end stream instantly, man. I swear. This is a whale joke. I'm too sardine to understand. I guess. I guess. I should have joined that too for taking half HP, bro. This joint's gonna take forever to die. Man, don't even have no debuffs on the boss, man. Dude, I don't get how everybody joins this raid on fire and it takes forever to die, bro. I really be doing like taking 20% of the taking boss's HP. How does it take so long? Dude, I saw thinking, bro, I saw like, was it yesterday morning or yesterday night? I don't remember. I saw one PBHL that was like 26 people in there. And I kept refreshing because I was just like, that joint's gonna go away instantly. And it didn't go away instantly. I'm like, how, bro, how do you, like, how do you have 26 people in there and that joint's not wiped off the face of the map instantly? That should be just dead. Hit up Akasha, Mr. Streamer? I'm good. Let me join. I finished my exo gun. Hey, congrats. Don't give up and not attack to save 2 EP. Bro. But I mean, it's like, what, did taking 24 out of the 26 people do that? Like, god dang. Like, I feel like realistically, if like people have like good fires, I feel like realistically, like 5 to 6 people max should be able to just straight up kill Proto Bahamut in their burst. Like it shouldn't really be that hard. I just don't get how these joints be getting stalled out. Like y'all must either just not be hidden. Yeah, like y'all joined the raid and just forgot you were in the raid or something, or y'all got trash setups. People give up and I read it. Trust me, I've been there. You showed that desires intern who's boss. I actually got a bar on Akasha. Nobody asked. Wait, what is this, bro? What is this? Now that I got my gun, Hilo can get butter. Told you if you want to stream, you wouldn't get a bar early. True. Never stream me again, bro. Don't have time for this mess. Never streaming is crazy. Stop complaining, help them, bro. I am helping them. I'm doing all the work. I already did all the bursts. And I come back. They're just seeking trash. I'm not paying attention to this joint, but see, here I am helping again, bro. Bro, my friend got caught up on one. Well, he's not caught up on One Piece, but he got through Thriller Bark, and he got all the way to Fishman Island. He's seeking talking about how he likes Marineford. Let's see if I can hop on their One Piece remake, bro. Dude, remake this, remake that. Just watch the original anime. Bro, I'm gonna be real. I don't even think, like, dudes blow the freaking One Piece anime so out of proportion, bro. Like, there's filler in that joint, but I'm gonna be real. Until you get to post time skip, like, that joint seeking not even, like, it's not even that bad. What have you thought about? What have you thought about this flashback so far in OP? Oh, you mean thinking the thinking Loki turned Rocks flashback? I mean, it's been pretty good. Been pretty good so far. I like thinking Whitebeard's like unironically one of my favorite characters. So like seeing Whitebeard in more action, like more character for him, been cool. I did. My favorite still be Innie's Lobby, Rocks the Go. Bro, my favorite arc is actually Impel Down. Impel Down's my favorite arc, but I do think the best arc is like Water 7 plus Innie's Lobby combo. Thinking Rocks is definitely not what we've been told, to be fair, by the Marine. I mean, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That's all. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got food. My favorite arc is a short arc right before Fishman cried. I mean, Return to Sabondi. And on average, he's not worse than the least harmful Celestial Dragon. Whatever you said before that, Lin got fucking eaten. Return to Sabondi. Yeah, I thinking I'm gonna do a full auto for something, bro. I guess I'll do my needs. Actually, screw this. Let me just do Benu because Seeking it's on radar. I don't know how long I'm gonna be eating this, but I think my favorite arc in One Piece is Impel Down because I love it. I know this sounds crazy, but I love the atmosphere of that place. And not only do I love the atmosphere of that place, but I love like I feel like the best thing that I think Oda has when it comes to writing is Seeking. Like, obviously it's annoying when he doesn't kill characters sometimes, but like him leaving so many characters alive and having so many characters in his world and then him actually using them later is like my favorite thing ever. And seeing so many characters come back into play during Impel Down was like, my mind was blown when I first saw that joint. I was like, oh my god, they're actually bringing back all these characters and now they're going to be actually relevant in the story again. Like, that joint's just crazy to me. Go rank the One Piece arcs? I'm not doing that. Not happening. Nice try, pal. No, I actually disagree. I actually disagree on Crocodile. It's kind of the same thing, and like Loki, I think thinking Oda disagrees too. Because Oda said before that Crocodile got made too early. Like, that man was way stronger than he should have been back then. For like obviously Luffy beat him in a a clever way with the blood and stuff, but it's like he was not like Luffy was not meant to deal with a Logia back then. Besides a Nell where he was just seeking a actual counter. He was not built to deal with a Teking Logia back then. I agree, Proto's too slow. I told you, bro. When you think back to what he was trying to do, you realize how ambitious he was. He only had some easy content, bro. I will tell you, you can chew on this, bro. I will tell you, I think literally every single, even Davy back fight, I think every single pre-time skip arc clears post-time skip arcs. I'm not the biggest fan of like literally any post-time skip arc. I'm not gonna lie. I do not really mess with any of them like that. 100 to 50 and since stack is 297. In fact, since in this lobby, Usopp has not gotten a single character development. I know. I know. God B is probably my favorite. It opened the scope of the world so much in terms of lore. What we see later, Fishman Island could have been that good if the villains didn't start. If we couldn't get that Smoker, Crocodile was murdered 3 times too. Even the backstory stuff, yeah. Even the backstory stuff. Because the thing about it is, like, high key, the backstory, like, obviously the backstory stuff is sick, right? Like, seeing Roger versus Whitebeard, thinking Odin stuff, thinking Rock stuff now, you know, just general world past events, all cool. But, like, the thing about it is that joint is almost like a checkbox. It's like almost like a checkbox. It's not even like it's not even like surprising. It's like I already knew this joint was coming, bro. Like we already knew about this joint. It's just now we're actually seeing this stuff. And we already know how this joint plays out because we're already in present day. So it's like it's like there's not as much effort put into the writing because it's essentially he's already done the effort. The effort was already done pre-time skip and early post-time skip. So it's like he's just essentially paying off what he already set up. But I enjoy the setup more than I care about the payoff, if that makes sense. And pretty much like Risco said, it's just like thinking I care. The biggest thing for me is like no matter how cool this like past stuff is, I'm pretty sure I care about the Straw Hats more than literally anybody that lived before. And the fact of the matter is the Straw Hats have they have gotten so sidelined ever since Kuma split them up in Saboni Archipelago. They've all gotten so severely sidelined that it's like it makes the story borderline, like I wouldn't say unenjoyable, but like it makes it far less enjoyable because obviously like he's focusing on the world, he's focusing on other side characters, but it's just like I care about the Straw Hats. I care about the Straw Hats. Time skip Zoro name, I missed that thing. My eyes pre-time skip was the crew bonding character growth. Post-time skip is Luffy and Co versus the Grail Line. That's exactly what it is. But the thing about it is I like the crew bonding much more than I care about than the fights or even the lore, to be honest. Like the lore is cool, but I care about like I said, I care about the Straw Hats. I want to see their development. I don't care about seeing, I mean, I do care about seeing Roger and Whitebeard and Rocks and stuff in the past, but I don't care about that. I don't care about their past development as much as I care about the Straw Hats. And the fact that they're taking up so much screen time now because we have to learn about all their stuff, like takes away from the Straw Hats screen time. Nice Benu Bozo. Is this One Piece talk? Yeah. How tall are my friends? The Straw Hats are side piece in their ventures? Yeah. Common now, Garp Oppression Impact clears Fishman Island and Thriller. Wait, what? Bro, every arc in the New World is a Straw Hat splitting up, which sucks. Scope is so big now, it's definitely a different direction. Yeah. And it's not necessarily bad because it's like, I mean, the story was always set up to be like this. And then that's also like, it's also another thing where it's just like, I've noticed this just in general, because it's the same thing for me where it's like thinking, it's the same thing for me where it's like Dragon Ball, right? Where I always talk about how I think the original Dragon Ball is way better than the original Dragon Ball is way better than any Dragon Ball that came after it. And the reason why I like the original Dragon Ball so much is because the original Dragon Ball is way more character focused. It's way more character focused and it has a lot more like comedic lightheartedness to it. Whereas after that, again, this is just how stories work, especially shonen stories. They just have to raise the stakes eventually. And it has to keep going up and up and up. And then you just kind of naturally end up in this situation. Like that's the whole point of the first part is you're supposed to set up the characters. So you get attached to the characters, you get invested in their story, and then again, if you get the payoff later, where the stakes get higher. But it's just for me, The interesting part is the character growth and interaction part. So like for me, it's like the payoff is cool to see because again, it's payoff, but it's just not, it's never gonna be as cool to me as the initial setup. What is it, Straw Hat talk? Because Loki is joining the Straw Hats. We're not talking about Straw Hats, but how is Loki fitting on that ship, bro? I love that the current past stories stem from what happened with Loki and his father, yet Oda going way beyond what Loki should know. Or Rock's thing is set. Rock's thing now is set up for the One Piece, which is the name of the series. One Piece post time skip is just snapped back to reality, so I'm just complaining, but I know it needs to happen. I mean, Dragon Ball ended after Frieza arc. Anything after that is a cash grab. Agreed. 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 See, that's one thing I will say too. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Dragon Ball Z either. I'm really not. But I would include the Frieza arc. I would include the Frieza arc in that Dragon Ball original. Like, obviously it's Dragon Ball Z, but I would agree that Frieza in my opinion is the cap off to Dragon Ball the series. It ends with that. I think Piccolo, honestly, like obviously the original Dragon Ball ends at King Piccolo, but I would be willing to stretch it to Frieza because I think Frieza adds so much. I don't think we're getting any more crewmates. Bonnie, who is also joining, will make him small. The coolest part of the Cell arc is when we get the scene where you see a bunch of clothes on the ground. Devil's advocate, but I feel like their development is pretty much done. Like the only thing left is maybe something with Luffy and Garp just going to pair. I mean, it's not even Devil's advocate. It's not even Devil's advocate because I'm not trying to disagree with you. Because like I said, this is just literally, this is how stories work. This is how stories work. You set up the characters, you develop them, and then you just kind of let them go on the tracks that you prepared. But it just doesn't make the tracks any more interesting. That's the issue. It's just how stories work, but it's just not it's not inherently interesting. Because I agree, most of the Straw Hats don't really have a lot more stuff to grow with. Besides like actually just getting stronger, there's not much more to do. Cell Saga would have been peak ending for Dragon Ball. I don't even like Cell Saga. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't like Cell Saga. I don't like Cell Saga. I don't like Cell Saga so much that I never even finished it. Because I got bored and I said I'm done. Well, you know, imagine Loki is going on a tangent while Luffy and her Druden are just looking really annoyed. Every arc after Frieza arc is basically the arc. All their pleading, Shonen Jump to let them in the series. After that, even after that, they're still making new stuff. I get you. I think how you feel is how I feel about Naruto versus Shippuden. No, I don't like Cell Saga. It's seeking boring, bro. It's not interesting. It's not interesting. It's seeking boring, man. It's boring. Yeah, it's drawn out as crap. It takes forever. It takes forever. And honestly, like, I'll be real, it's kind of the same thing with thinking. It's kind of the same thing with Frieza arc too. Frieza arc kind of gets drawn out a lot too. Especially when they get on Namek. There's so much stuff with like thinking Gohan and Krillin just like flying around doing random stuff, and then you have thinking the Ginyu Force leader like swapping with Tekken Goku and stuff, and that just takes episodes. And then you had the part where like Tekken Goku's in the pod and stuff. You also had the part where Goku even had to get there in the first place, where he was traveling on the Tekken spaceship, and he's just training on the spaceship because he has nothing else better to do. It's like the Frieza arc also gets drawn out, but I just, like I said, I feel like Frieza just adds too much to the lore of the series, because you have like thinking, you know, the stuff with obviously thinking the dad plus the brother plus seeking you know, just outer space in general, the Saiyans in general, Super Saiyan, like all that stuff is just like way, like it's like thinking it's like really important for the lore of the series. That's why I'm willing to include it. But Cell Saga for me, it just doesn't do that for me. Actual cell game arc is the best part, but even that is long. That's only the case if we're looking at OG DBZ. I cut out a lot of that. Seen the Kai version? Just the original. I've never seen Kai. Vegeta versus Zarbon was like 6 episodes. Leaving the freeze arc and damn it, he had so many characters making plays and doing cool stuff, especially the minor characters. Yeah. Yeah, I think Frieza arc was a lot easier to get through, but you can definitely tell that it's getting dragged. But like I said, in Cell Saga, it's just seeking. It's just boring. It's not. It just didn't help. It just didn't hold my interest. Bro, I'm never gonna finish this fish sandwich. My version saved Dragon Ball Z for me because watching OG was so boring times. Bro, I watched the original, man. Remember when we used to meme about how Dragon Ball was about Goku charging Kamehameha for 3 episodes? Hot take, but I think the Nika fruit is the worst Zoan fruit. Because 1, no hybrid form, 2, it's awakened. Drop the stamina buff. And 3, it's awakened. Its awakening was down like trash. Wait, what? The awakening was down like trash? What does that mean? I watched a Dragon Ball Kai version with a homie because it generally faced a lot of issues. Eh. Bro, my stomach like physically hurts, bro. Speaking of Naruto though, it was always funny to me in class with Naruto. The world random stuff happened despite Naruto still remember Orochimaru having its own plots and plans. In Shippuden game, when the world stops if Sasuke and Naruto isn't there. Bro, dude, Naruto Shippuden gotta be one of the biggest seeking disappointments ever known to mankind, bro. Dude, I remember when I was a teenager, bro. I remember when I was a teenager and I saw Naruto Shippuden come out, I was like so hyped, bro. I was like, oh my god, this joint's gonna be the best thing ever. And I watched it because I had a freaking Naruto addiction back then, but it's like, bro, like as I kept watching it and I kept watching it, I was like, this joint is not good. this joint is not good. And then there was so much filler in the anime too, bro. Like, nah. Like, it's funny to me. It's funny to me that like a lot of people nowadays will say like Pain arc should have been the final arc of Naruto. But it's like, it's really funny to me because in the moment, I essentially could only bear making it through Pain arc. And then after that, I essentially dropped Shippuden and I went straight to the manga like only. Because seeking, I just couldn't take the anime anymore. I was like, I'll watch Pain, and then after that, I'm just done. Like, once this arc finishes, I'm done. Because I just can't take it, bro. DPC has a lot of bad. Dog Naruto filler wasn't even that bad if you compare it to the cesspool of it. Did no one talk about My Hero anymore? Who? Who? One Piece fillers were the true criminals, not because they were allowed, because how they sneaked themselves in. These guys fell from Sky P into a filler, bro. But that's the thing, bro. That's what makes seeking. That's what seeking makes One Piece fillers good, bro. Dude, you know, it took me like a year or two before I realized that arc was filler mode. I really didn't know that arc was filler. when I watched One Piece, I really didn't know that arc was filler. Cause it worked so well, like it made so much sense, and it was a good arc. 9% of Boruto is filler, how? So hyped and they immediately went to filler after 7 years of filler. I love when the big three went to filler all at the same time. When Bleach would stop arcs halfway through to come to some random filler arc. That Sky P filler was amazing. I love that filler so much. What's bad about One Piece? They stopped making fillers. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They stopped making fillers and they just started dragging the episodes. I agree. Because their filler was good. The filler after Skypiea is like when they take the octopus thing down. When they take the octopus thing down, instead of going straight into thinking Foxy, they drop in the middle of a marine base. And then it's this whole thing where they're like trying to get out of the marine base without being figured out that they're pirates. That's the whole filler. But that joint was good. Also, that joint had a top tier peaking Nami outfit, by the way. That peaking like gray thing with the shorts, bro. Top tier Nami outfit. I know, that's what we're saying, Chaotic. Like I said, it took me like literally a year or two before I realized that joint was filler. Because I just watched it because it made sense. And I enjoyed it because it was a good filler arc. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You just don't even know. You don't even know. Bro, I gotta try this joint and see if this joint even works, man. I can test this joint again. Let's see if this joint works. I kind of forgot I made this. I grew up and went to move to manga and reread from the start and realized, wow, there's those were fillers. I got pissed they didn't put it in manga too. That's what I'm saying, bro. Maybe playable raw will save win. You mean the excuse me. You mean the thinking boss is all built around CA damage? Yippee, it worked. Bro. Dude, I partially helped DY make that joint on his stream, so I felt comfortable stealing it. I told him to swap Infinidio. He didn't want to believe me, bro. But then he made me realize that I low-key didn't realize that Finny had like peaking I didn't realize Finny had like peaking undying, where it was like if she takes multiple hits of that peaking thing, like she just doesn't die. So he made me realize that I don't have to use Alexial Summon anymore. And I don't need Orologia Call either. Or like Orologia S1. Raw's an amazing world, go crazy. Raw will pre-passe, that's for sure. I think Fire needs saving if it's not killing the boss in like 0.03 seconds. This is really the best. I don't know how this man for such blasphemy. I think Wayne will be fine once I can use Rampaya and Magna. Bro, they can't even use Rampaya and Primal, bro. The best element is water. Don't let me tell you otherwise. Early is trash unless you use your illustrious weapon in Magna. Your streamer said cosign. I will not say light because light needs a quadrillion seasonals. What summon do you use in this comp? None. None. That's the point. It used to be Alexial, because I thought I needed Alexial to keep Finny alive the second time, but then DY made me realize that she just doesn't die. So I don't need the Alexial Call anymore. Because it used to be she comes in, she tanks this one, and then next turn you call Alexial. But she taking all ally subs again after she comes back and she don't die. And then you just kill it the turn after. No summons chaotic, no main or sub board summons, going with friend summon. Yeah. Friend summon only. Also, I used to bring Alexial for the dispels too, but Finny gets rid of that mirror image and that 50% right there. So it don't even matter. Finny my baby. No Sun Call, it does too much damage. It does too much damage. You can't push I think it's 60% on turn 1. And I already pushed 65 without a summon. Because if you push 60, she does the CA thing on turn 2. And you're not supposed to tank that. I guess you could Sun Call though if you need more damage. Or just put in Orologia. Like the summon thing, like the S1, if you need more damage, but I do not, it appears. I also, the main thing that was breaking mine was I was trying to fit Soul Invoker in this, but like, Soul Invoker is good, but the thing about it is seeking one of the runs I had, like, I think it was like Zeta in MC just dropped out of 8%, and I just lost all my supplemental, and I was like, okay. Okay, I'm just putting Belial back in. Her autos are too random. Thanks for the Fire Staff artifact. You didn't even win a wild artifacts yesterday? No. Nah. I didn't get anything of note. I'm Magnet still for fire because one only have LB, one Agni, and I'm missing 2 Exalto. Time to go Primal. I have no idea what this looks like in Magna. Even DY's Primal now. Even DY's Primal Fire now, so I don't know what this looks like in Magna. Is it set up on the wiki? I don't think so. Because this was made like a week ago max. Also, the other thing I helped with this too, bro. DY didn't want to believe me, bro. I told him, bro, because he thinking, bro, the grid he was running, bro, the grid he was running, bro, was seeking. His Percival was like randomly dying to stuff, and then Michael would come in and she would 10k cap Finny, and then Finny wouldn't die. And I was like, bro, put your trust in the Icarus sword, my guy. And he's like, why would I put it in the Icarus sword? I don't really need the HP. I don't really need the attack. I don't need the multi-attack rate. I'm just like, bro, just put in the Icarus sword, bro. Just trust me. Trust me, just put in the Icarus sword. And then I told him, because he has the freaking book too. I wonder Bayon Cap will make her HO compatible. Gonna need you to pull the grid for this, big dog, but I copy this. I'm it's this. But I told him, he was running like, he was trying to run thinking, bro, that's what it was. He was trying to run, when he saw his Percival die, he tried to bring out his Seeking Draconic with wind key, bro. He was doing Draconic with wind key, and he was using Seeking Lavarita's weapon, the sword. And I was like, bro, just go ahead, take out that Lavarita weapon, or take out that Draconic, put in your Icarus sword. And then he's like, but my crit. And I'm like, put in the book. Just put in the book. Just put in the book. And that's Seeking. That's your HP. That's your multi-attack. That's your crit, bro. Just put that joint in. I had to help a brother out, bro. I had to help a brother out. Also, this Colossus is here because I literally didn't know what else to put here. Because I had Orologia there before, but I don't need the Orologia damage, and that joint's like 3 seconds. That book is from who? Lil or whatever? Lil or do I need that book? I mean, the book's kind of strong. The book's kind of strong. Big stamina, and it gives you crit. I mean, you can try something else. You just got to put something that has crit here. I don't know what else you put here. Just put something. Just put something with crit and hope for the best. I mean, if you don't have damage, just Seeking swap this out for Orologia. But just make this crit. Yeah, you could try Ryan Glove. Yes, Belial's intentional. Mo did not catch that. You can comment I said before, bro. Oh, let me finish this potato real quick. But yeah, thinking what was I saying? Oh yeah, Mo did not catch the thinking whatchamacallit. Yeah, I swapped out. I had Soul Invoker in it, but Raw's autos are too powerful and do too much random damage to people. So when I tried it with Soul Invoker, there was like one run where my MC and Zeta both went to like 50% HP, which is fine, but they both just dropped out of that 80%. And then I just didn't have enough damage anymore because I had no Seeking Supplemental. So I took like an extra turn. So I was like, screw that. I'm gonna just put Belial back in. Call it a day. Lil, bro? No, that's Lil. This is Lil. Can't you read? Come on, man. Lil. No salt, no butter, no salt. Don't gotta say it twice, boss. I'm crying. Does lineup matter? What do you mean lineup? Oh, you mean the order? I don't think so. I think DY had like this at the start, but I think this is a better order. But I don't think it really matters. Hope you bite your tongue after each time you say it that way. Lil. Honestly, I don't really move my teeth when I say it because I'm kind of just vibrating my tongue. Lil. So I can't bite my tongue. All right, anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw out this trash. Oh yeah, I'm back. Not when you say it, after you say it. Oh, yeah, that's kind of mean, don't you think? Back to the mines again. Bro, all my teaking skills are on, by the way. Time to do this. Then do this. Okay, bye, Zeta. I was trying to get your teaking skills to turn off. But I guess you decided to teaking peace out. Guess I'll just go to the menu to do it then. Thanks. Can you just run multi-attack on your awakening? I don't even know if they're multi-attack. Are they multi-attack? Oh, Zeta's defense. Percy's multi-attack. Oh wait, speaking one just. I mean, Ragazzo doesn't matter, and Fenny doesn't matter. So I don't know. Whatever you want to do, I guess. Back to the mine thing. Not again. We messed up. What's the likelihood I get a bar in like 15 minutes? And I could just go to sleep. My stomach hurts, man. Seeking these abs, bro. These abs. They're pushing against my stomach, bro. They really need to add that quality of life for the raid specific skill setup, because turning skills on and off is such a pain. Yeah, bro. Dude, every single time I post any setup whatsoever that uses Zeta in our crew chat, Umikin thinking like points it out, and she's like, why does that setup have Zeta in it? I don't want to turn off her skills. Find a different one. You think your setup is artifact gated? The raw one? I don't think so. I don't even know if Ragazzo and Finny got an artifact. I don't even know if they got an artifact. TBH. I don't think that's artifact gated. To the abs again, he messed up. Dude, my stomach like actually hurts, bro. It actually hurts. It also doesn't help that they're just like thinking constantly like tensed up now. Like I can't like really fully relax. It's just I'm in pain. My stomach doesn't feel good. Suffering from success. Bruh. It's because I pushed hard today, bro. I was trying to think and get on up there and wait. This works with fists. There you go. There you go. Super clean too. There you go. That Kura peek off a random ticket. My impulse control paid off. Or my bad impulse control paid off. Hey, bro. Well, got a gym playlist? No. But I'm glad you brought that up, Mo. I'm glad you brought that up, bro. Dude, can we listen to some Ruby songs, bro? Dude, I'm about to rewatch Ruby, bro. I'm about to rewatch Ruby. I haven't watched Ruby since like season 5? Question mark? But dude, so I found this one chick, right? I found this one chick and she makes like all the, like I've always no, I haven't, legend. You want to know what my thinking ringtone is, bro? Hold up. You know what my or not my ringtone, my alarm, bro. My alarm for eons. Hold on, I got you, bro. I'm gonna play this joint right into the mic, bro. Right into the mic. This has been my ringtone for eons. How do I play this joint? Yo, there it is. Is that too loud? I hope that's not too loud. Is that too loud? This has been my ringtone for literally over a decade. Bare minimum over a decade. It's been my ringtone. I never stopped listening to Ruby music, bro. Oh, it's too low? Oh, god dang it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn this joint up. Bro, I gotta get it right up in there, bro. Is that too loud? I'm about to kill somebody's ears, bro. Alright, hopefully you can hear that, bro. Anyway, it's the first opening of Kicking Ruby, man. It's the first opening of Ruby. But that's literally been my ringtone. We can't hear it. Are you taking your phone away from the mic? No, it's right there. Bro, can y'all really not hear that? That joint's so loud. Do I have to wait? Maybe it doesn't pick it up because it's a different sound. Oh snap. My mic teaking. Hold up. Maybe I gotta teaking do this. Maybe I gotta do this. Maybe I gotta keep talking at the same time. Do you hear it now? If I keep talking at the same time, it might not pick it up because there's a different sound in my voice. So you might not be able to hear it. I guess I have to keep talking. Just play it from the PC. That's not as fun, bro. Alright, anyway, bro. Anyway, it's just the first opening of Ruby, bro. Anyway, my point is, seeking, so the thing about it is I found this seeking, it's distorting your voice when you try and talk and play it. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I found this chick. This chick makes Ruby videos. And she makes, like, I'm still like kind of invested in Ruby. I just haven't watched it in so long that I don't really know what's happening anymore. But she makes like all these interesting Ruby videos about like the characters, the story, the weapons, like all that stuff. So I've been watching some of her videos, and she had one video that was like a tier list of like all the music. Like she had one for all the openings, and she had one for just like music in general. And she was talking about Volume 9, and she was like, even though I don't really like Volume 9 and I feel like it has like some issues with it, like you should go and listen to the soundtrack of Volume 9, even if you don't like the volume. So I went and listened to the tracks, bro. Oh my god, bro. The Tiki music is so good. Dude, I didn't know there was a Red Like Roses 3, bro. I didn't know there was a Red Like Roses 3, bro. That joint, like Red Like Roses 3, Tiking Inside, which is the Tiking Volume 9 opening theme, and then Tiking Trapdoor, bro. Trapdoor is such a good song too, man. Like, dude. Dude, I forgot about it, but that's what I was listening to at the gym today. I was listening to Tiking Ruby music, bro. But that joint is so good, bro. Dude, can I spoil you guys, bro? Can I spoil you guys? This is Ruby spoilers, bro. Tiking, I already saw this joint. I saw this joint when it came out, to be honest, even though I wasn't watching the Tiking season, because it was all over Twitter. It was all over Twitter. I want to watch that tier list video now, bro. I'll find it for you. I'll find it for you. As long as Pyrrha is dead, I will forever be bitter and divorced from Ruby. Bro, see, one of the videos she had, Sarcel, was she was talking about how Pyrrha shouldn't have died. It should have been John. And she was talking about how John would have been a better Tiking candidate for like dying, because like John and Ruby were actually friends, and John had like all his sisters and stuff, and they could have met his sisters after he died and stuff. So it's like, it kind of sucks that Pyrrha died. Anyway, I'm gonna spoil you guys on Tiking. So this is Seeking Volume 9. It's literally the finale of Volume 9, which is the latest volume they have. So if you don't want to get spoiled, Tiking, look away for like, I don't know, like 5 minutes. It's not that long. But this Seeking, bro, this Seeking cat fight, bro. This cat fight, I watched this thing like 10 times today, bro. This Seeking cat fight, when Ruby comes out, I'm gonna skip all this part because this joint's like set up. But essentially, from what I can tell, Ruby got stuck in this tree and she had to like find herself and get herself like out of depression or something. And when she busts out of this Seeking, when she busts out of this tree, bro, this joint goes crazy. This joint goes crazy, man. And this is where I heard Tiking Red Like Roses Part 3, bro. Bro, dude, that joint's so good, bro. That joint's so good. Dude, I haven't seen Ruby animated like that, like literally since Monty was there, bro. It's, oh my god. The thinking, dude, the speed and the music on this joint, bro, when she goes in on this Seeking cat. Oh my god. Especially, I love this shot right here, bro. I love this shot right here. When she's Seeking, she's looking at you right in the eyes, bro. Unflinching, unwavering, just Seeking, slashing with this scythe right here, bro. Oh my god. It's so good, bro. And then she disappears into the Seeking semblance with the gunshot. Oh my god, dude. I Seeking love this fight, bro. This joint is my goat. And then I love this part too, bro. This Seeking bird thing. Jesus Christ, bro. I still miss Monty too, bro. But yeah, dude, that Seeking. So I've been listening to that Seeking song. I'm gonna get Seeking. Hold up. I'm gonna get Seeking Trapdoor up too. I'm gonna get Trapdoor up. Trapdoor. This Seeking song, bro. Oh my god. See, I already got the ticket. I already watched it, bro. I downloaded this on my phone earlier today, bro. This joint good as crap. Fight Corey is a massive improvement from what that's what I'm saying, Sarcell. That's what I'm saying. Because I haven't watched it since Volume 4, Volume 5. That was the last time I watched it. And that fight ain't no Volume 4, Volume 5. But that joint's seeking good as crap too, bro. One that I ever watched even slightly tangential to Ruby was the good old DOA versus Final Fantasy animation the director did back in the day. Oh yeah, that's what Monty. That's what Monty made. I was seeing Takumi in her for a second. But yeah, bro, thinking, dude, I might have to like catch up, like unironically. I think I'm just gonna watch it all the way through because I haven't watched Ruby in years, bro. I haven't watched it in so long. Like I kind of remember what happens Volume 1 through 3, but like I just kind of want to watch it again, bro. Another one in the backline. For the backline boss, man. Bro, all right, you gotta hear this part, bro. You gotta hear this part, bro. Bro, that joint's my thinking goat, bro. That joint's my thinking goat, man. But yeah, I low key, I might have to get back into this joint, bro. I might have to get back into this joint. You know what actually spiraled this? So like, okay, so another thing, if you guys don't know this joint, so like, okay, I gotta stop this, bro, because I can't listen to it and concentrate at the same time, bro. Y'all do know that my entire fighting game journey was because of Ruby, right? You know that's because of Ruby, right? Literally, bro. I just gotta show you. I gotta show you the trailer, bro. I gotta show you the trailer, bro. I gotta show you the trailer, bro. I gotta show you the trailer. I gotta show you the trailer, bro. Teaking reveal trailer, bro. I gotta show you the trailer, bro. I just gotta show you the trailer. Yo, it all started with BB Tag, bro. It all started with BB Tag, my boy Ragnar the Blood Edge. He might go, but also this coincidence is scaring me.
Blade Blue, cross tag back. Now hang on just a minute.
Hey, yo, bro!
This looks interesting. Mind if I join the fight?
It all started with this joint, bro. It all started with BB Tag. So when I was always interested in fighting games, right? I had watched fighting games like a lot. Like I had watched like Guilty Gear and stuff. I didn't really know what BlazBlue was. I didn't know what Under Night was. At that time, I barely even knew what Persona was, bro. This was like back before I really knew what Persona was. But I saw that trailer and I saw Ruby show up at the end and I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm locked in, bro. So literally from the time that trailer came out all the way until BB Tag came out, I ran the gauntlet, bro. I started playing Dragon Ball Fighters when it came out. I played Under Night. I played Blaze Blue. I played Persona as a whole. I played Tekken. I played everything, bro. I played all the anime fighter. I played Melty Blood. That's how I got into everything, was because of that trailer. And then when BB Tag came out, I played BB Tag like a madman, bro. I played BB Tag like crazy. That's where all the BB Tag if you go back on my Tekken channel, bro, you'll find all this random BB Tag content, bro. That was my game, and it was all because of Ruby. It was all because of Ruby. You know, Ruby herself is my first figurine, my first Tekken anime figurine. I have that Tekken Ruby where she's like Tekken posed up with her Tekken scythe. That's the first figurine I ever bought, bro. And again, like I said, Ruby has been my Tekken alarm for over a decade. Like, I Tekken love Ruby, but it's just like I fell off so hard during Tekken Volume 4 and 5. It just like was not my show anymore, bro. But like I might have to go back, man. I might have to go back. It might be time to go back. Which sucks because Tekken, all the Rooster Teeth drama went on. All the Rooster Teeth drama went on, so now we're just like waiting on Volume 10. But it's like now might just be the best time to catch up. Oh God. And the crazy thing about it is I still know a lot of stuff that's happened in Ruby because again, Ruby was my Tekken story, bro. That was my joint. So it's like I've watched all these YouTubers over the years that have just like Tekken critiqued Ruby back and forth, like up and down. So I know a lot of what happens in the story. I just haven't actually watched like anything post Volume 5. Like I haven't actually watched an episode. You have Ruby figurines? I only have Ruby. But I do have, I have Ruby figurine, and I also have a Ruby plush. I have a Ruby plush too, which is funny because I have all these Seeking Ruby stuff, but Weiss is my favorite. Weiss is my Seeking girl, but I love Ruby too. But yeah, bro, it's like I said, like Ruby is Seeking, I don't know. It's disgusting how much of my life I owe to Ruby without me barely ever talking about it. Cause like I said, I just don't watch it anymore. But it like, bro, that joint was literally life changing. It was literally life changing. So it's just like, bro. But yeah, dude. Anyway, like I said, I was seeking. Oh yeah, I was gonna find that video for you. Hold on, I'll find that tier list video she had. But yeah, I love this chick. She makes really good Tekken videos on Ruby. Like I like her analysis of stuff, but I also just like her like appreciation of Ruby too. But yeah, like she's cool. She's a cool Tekken YouTuber. That's her Tekken. That's the song tier list thing. But yeah, this actually started because the other thing I love about BB Tag Ruby, bro, is I love the Tekken. They all got like their own mix, which is like a mix of their Tekken, their various songs, and that was like their battle theme in BB Tag. And I was listening to Tekken, I was listening to Blake's actually, even though Blake is like literally like least favorite girl out of the four. I was listening to Blake's because I love Blake's song in BB Tag. But the thing about it is I couldn't remember where that song ever played. Like the part that I really like about the song, I couldn't remember where it ever played. And it plays, I think it's in Volume 4 at the start when Blake is like on the boat and I know where it is. I just don't know which volume this is. But it's when her and Sun fight like that dragon thing on the ship. That's where it's from. But I couldn't remember because I hadn't watched Ruby in so long. So I was like trying desperately to find that song. And when I found that song, I also found that chick's channel. And then I went down this rabbit hole of just watching stuff. And then it led me back again to music. And then I think started listening to the Volume 9 stuff. And I was like, bruh, this joint's really thinking good. This joint is really good, bruh. So I'm just like I said, I'm like, I might just rewatch Ruby. Oh God. That was another thing that screwed me over too, because I remember at one point, I can't remember what volume it was, but like Ruby stopped being on YouTube at some point. They like swapped it to like Rooster Teeth like they swapped it to like Rooster Teeth's site or something, which it was already like I'm already turned off by the volume, and now I can't even watch it on YouTube. Like I got to be on your site or something, or else that joint comes out like a week late. So I started to fall behind because of that, and then I guess they gave that up because that joint's freaking stupid. So then they swapped to Crunchyroll, but at that point I was already thinking like I was already gone. So I was like, but yeah, like that didn't help me stay invested in the series at all either. But yeah, bro, like I said, I got a thinking. I was, you know, right before this stream, actually, I was watching thinking. I guess it's another spoiler, by the way. So you have 5 seconds to thinking mute me for like 2 seconds. But I was thinking, I give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I was watching thinking, I was watching the thinking like right before I started the stream. I was watching thinking Raven versus Cinder, and I was like, bro, dude, Raven's so thinking hot, bro. Yang, I need your mom's number, bro. I need your mom's number. Even though Raven is like a terrible thinking person and a terrible mom, but I need her number, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm about to jump down the Ruby hole again because I need to see what happened. I need to see all the stuff I missed. I'm trying to see the thinking Ruby. I'm trying to see the Ruby lore videos, and I'm trying to thinking understand what's actually happening because I don't know like anything. Dude, it also didn't help because the other thing that made thinking Volume 4 and 5 thinking trash was thinking Blake again, bro. I'm telling you, Blake the worst one, but thinking Blake and the faunus stuff on the island, bro. And then they just thinking did my dude's son dirty, bro. Like they just wrote that man out the thinking story. Son was like my favorite, one of my favorite characters. They just wrote that man out the story after that faunus thing. Just a whole lot of bad writing decisions. Oh, you're my god. I'm telling you, son was so good, bro. That was another fight I was watching. You know the classic fight, Sarso. Thinking Sun, Blake, and Penny versus Torchwick back in the day, bro. When they're on the thinking dock or whatever, man. That thinking when Sun pulls out the thinking nunchuck thinking staff gun thing and he's thinking shooting at Torchwick, then thinking Penny comes in and just thinking cleaves planes in half, bro. She's battle ready, bruh. See, that's that's my thinking Ruby back then, bro. But I was watching that joint. I was watching that fight too. Dude, that joint. Oh my god, I thinking love Ruby, man. I love Ruby. So yeah, I think I'm like in my downtime, I'm gonna start trying to rewatch that joint again. Cause I just gotta see what happened, bro. No matter how bad I know it gets, I just gotta see what happens. I mean, heck, even some of those fights, cause another thing, cause I was trying to figure out, okay, I'm gonna spoil it all again. Another thing I was watching was seeking, what the heck are these suggestions? Oh, what is it? What did I look up? Trap door scene. Where's the thinking? Yeah, this. All right, I'm gonna spoil you again, bro. Son to end. Who did you pick? Katura, Hase, Katura. Raven versus Cinder joint is wild. Yup. I have no idea what Monty smoked to make those seeking weapons because they're a pain to recreate. But look, this fight during here, I was trying to figure out where they played trapdoor. This joint was better. Like volume 9 must have just been hitting, bro. Volume 9 must have just been hitting. Cause even this fight scene was better than I thought it would be. And then you got Ruby over here having PTSD and crap. This joint was crazy. I was watching this, I was like, what's going on? This fight actually ain't that bad. Like, it still ain't no Monty level fight, but it's not that bad.
Thank you.
Stay focused.
Bro, that thing flipped good. Yo, my thinking girl Weiss, bro. My girl Weiss. Ruby over here having PTSD, bro. She can't move. Bro, this joint was really good too. No, and it's just seeking Neo. I don't know what's going on with that either, CBH, but but that was good too. Raider, okay, Naruto and Sasuke. Are you talking about thinking Yang and Blake? Yeah, they're thinking, you know, they're a little bit, you know. My favorite running joke is in the early season was how Weiss couldn't get a W. Bro, Weiss was always my favorite, bro. I loved Weiss. Weiss had the dude. Oh my god, bro. Dude, Teeking, bro. Dude, I gotta play the BB Tag Weiss song, bro. Oh, the BB Tag Teeking. BB Tag Weiss. Bruh, this mix is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my entire Teeking life, bro. This joint's so good. Raven is hot. Yes, she is hot. Bro, after this, I gotta show you. All right, Sarcel, while this is playing, you gotta think, what's the best colored trailer? What's the best colored trailer? Red, white, yellow, or black? I think all four of them are mandatory watches if you're gonna start the series. But which one do you think is best? Red trailer still my goat. Yeah, I think the best one is either red or yellow. TBH. I love Weiss, but I think hers is probably third for me. Then again, Blake is seeking bottom, bro. but I think red or yellow is my favorite. All right, you said red though. I'll watch red. Blake's theme is good. Like I said, I was listening to Blake's theme. Blake's theme is good, but that trailer just, I don't know. Blake's just story in general just don't hit for me, bro. They really don't. I don't really care about the fondness. I don't really care about thinking Adam. I don't care about nothing. They just don't hit for me. I don't know. I like the thing about it. See, the reason why we ain't got to the part yet. But the reason why is like low key, like obviously my parents aren't as crazy as seeking Weiss's, but like unironically, the whole life is mine thing in Weiss's theme, bro, that joint hits me on a spiritual seeking level, bro. Adam being Blake's jilted ex with a dumb riding move, yeah. Yeah. shit's still not done. You know which band they hired for their songs, but they're shredders, bro. That joint's in the family, bro. It was Jeff Williams and Casey something Williams, Casey Lee Williams. Like that was the father and the daughter, but the teaching father retired recently, and now the daughter is like the main person. Kind of being written to hate Yang on site when Blake was all around. But the heirs of the Schnee Dust Company is crazy right there. I gotta quit all my head. I'm about to turn into my old self, and we don't want that. bro, Sarso about to be like, I'm about to go back to the old me, that Bugs Bunny meme, bro. Yo, this song. Okay, this is my thinking jam, bro. This is my jam right here. I mean, the whole song's my jam, but this is my thinking thing, bro. This is my part. I love that joint, bro. I used to be in the Ruby trenches. That was a time. My mind's being expanded. That trust and love song no longer look like the top one. Bro, this song, this Life Is Mine hits me on such a thinking deep level, bro. It's insane. This joint feels like a song right on my thinking heart. Oh my god, bro. Dude, I didn't do it so I didn't blast you guys' ears out, bro. But my tradition, whenever I listen to that song, bro, that thinking last part when it's like, I will not surrender this life. It's mine. Whenever it gets to that point, bro, I always turn that joint up to max, bro. No matter what volume I'm on, that joint's gotta go to max, bro. For that final thinking scream, dude, because that is seeking an echo from my soul, bro. I made my current internet username as a Ruby, so that there's that, bro. I really like how she even scream. How even her screaming is good. I had a Ruby OC named Sarso, which is compliant with the color rules. So that I see. But yeah, that joint. Okay, let's watch the Teking Red trailer, bro. Let's watch the Teking Red trailer. Red trailer. So this joint, Mo, if you haven't been into the series, bro, you gotta watch red, white, yellow, and black trailers. These are mandatory viewing. This is how it all started. Because the thing about it, just as some pretense, this joint came out before the series came out. So essentially what they did is they kind of teased the series by showing off these trailers first. But they also kind of just give context to how the characters like fight and operate and stuff like that. So it's like, this is mandatory viewing. SMS for Ruby when it started. It's on our local TV when I was a kid, but I never took it serious. Bruh. You're crazy, bruh. I kind of could enjoy it more after my. That's what I'm saying. That's what bro. You're in the old head bracket like me and Sarso, bro. We all fell off like around 4 or 5, volume 4 or 5. Seriously felt like there was an entire plan for the plot and they just threw away at that point. Yo. She have a brother or something? I saw some dude die and I cried even though I didn't know why. No, she didn't have a brother. She has a sister. Her sister is Yang. I don't know who you're talking about. She like Little Red Riding Hood inspired? Yes. So that the big thing about Ruby in general is Ruby is built around like fairy tales in general. Like that's like the overall that's kind of like the overarching premise. It doesn't play like an absolute role where it's just built off of fairy tales, but a lot of the characters are like fairy tale inspired. That's kind of like their gimmick. Yeah, the brothers Grimm Tales. Watching Ruby, yeah. I saw that new banner announcement. I can't handle all these scams because I'm tired. Bro, hold up. I'm gonna look at that in a second, bro. We're watching Peak right now. We're watching Peak, my guy. Ruby underrated as hell. Get this man out of here, man. Be gone, thought. Red is looking hard to surpass, not gonna lie, but we'll see, we'll see. Another dark scamcher will hit my credit card statement. All right, bro, thinking I gotta show yellow, bro. I gotta show yellow, bro. I thinking love Yangs, bro. I love Yangs. I love Yangs, bro. Another dark scamcher will hit my credit card statement. Bro, I love Yangs, bro. Dude, yeah, for the longest time, like, Yang was my favorite character until I realized Weiss was getting freaking character development. And then Weiss became my favorite. But when I just saw them initially, I was like, Yang's my favorite, bro. 12 years I was in high school. Yup, bro. This is old head stuff, bro. Team Juniper were always based on Mystic cross dress.
Strawberry sunrise. No ice. Oh, and one of those little umbrellas.
Aren't you a little young to be in this club, Blondie?
Aren't you a little old to have a name like Junior?
So you know who I am. You got a name, sweetheart?
Yes, Junior, I've got several. But instead of sweetheart, you could just call me Sir. People say you know everything. Tell me where I could find her and I'll let you go.
I've never seen her before. I swear.
Excuse me?
I swear, sir.
Looks like we have an audience. This must be kind of embarrassing for you, huh? Awkward.
Listen, Blondie, sir. If you want to make it out of this club alive,
John Dart, Pure
I suggest
Achilles,
you let me
North
go.
Thor,
Now.
Rins Mulan.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, Junior, I was just playing with you. Don't be so sensitive. Come on, let's kiss and make up, okay?
Huh? Okay.
Yo, Yang's fighting style was so good, bro. Every BB tag player within a mile set an anxiety tag. I know, bro.
But we should teach her a lesson.
I burn. Forgot about these twins. Nah, bro, I ain't forget, bro. Yeah, unironically, Yellow might be my favorite trailer, bro. I freaking love this one so much. I love fist on fist stuff, bro. Yo, the dance! Yeah, Monty was just built different, bro. Monty was just built different, bro. He was one of a kind, man.
You're gonna pay for this.
Yo, there's the BB tag thinking. The BB tag thinking PTSD, bro. Junior's tough. He's getting peace.
Yang? Is that you?
Monty was in fact the GOAT
hey, sis.
generational.
What are you doing here?
Something with subpar animation. The choreography's too good. Yo.
It's a long story.
Bruh. If you don't know, by the way, the thinking what we're talking about with BB Tag was like all four of these characters eventually got in the game, but Yang, whenever she would get to low HP, she would go into that like Super Saiyan mode, but it would start playing I Burn. It would so like no matter what song was playing, when she got in red HP, it would just seeking I Burn, and it would just start playing. So it's like it sounds cool in concept, but once you play like 500 games, bro, and you're playing against Yang, because Yang was good too. So like when you play 500 games and you play against Yang, and every single time she goes into red HP, it's just I Burn. Like it gets a little bit old. So that's the thinking. That's the BB tag thinking PTSD we're talking about. I still get chills thinking about the first 3D animated Red versus Blue fight they did. Mr. Street was time to take you to bed. Shut up, kid. All right, let me see the seeking or not subtext. Seeking what did you say it is? Seeking Scamcha? Nobody knows. What's the Scamcha you're talking about? What was that? I just saw something with PayPal and it was seeking a Bahamut. Oh yeah. I just saw this. I saw this joint. You received Gray Ring USD from Proto Bahamut. He won't treat me like you do, like I do, baby. Baby, please don't text back Akasha. Missed call 500. Daddy long gone far just landed in LA, baby. What's up? Alright, okay. Oh, GBF discussion? Let's see. Where? Oh. Man, I don't need no summer summon. I got all them joints. Except Tira. But I ain't rolling on that joint for Tira. I'm good. Yeah, it's all you, bro. Go ahead and you can slurp that up, Kit. That ain't for me, big dog. I get to save some cash this time. But yeah, anyway, thinking like I was saying, bro, thinking I think I gotta rewatch Ruby, bro. I gotta rewatch Ruby and get caught up because uh oh, never mind. I see the thinking. I see, bro. You showed me the wrong thing. You showed me the wrong thing. Now I see. I see this. I see this. Okay. But that I don't even know if I'll go for this, to be honest. Because I have everything here. I don't even know if this is really worth it for me. If this was like a pick, then I'd buy it, but I don't know about taking I don't know about just rolling for a summon. You will be disappointed. Oh, let me see white. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think white. I mean, white and black are good, but I think taking like I kind of just ruined it for you cuz seeking I think red and yellow are the best trailers. You got to rewatch mid. Shut up, kid. I don't have best at 7. I got them all. Got to catch them all, bruh. But yeah, I'll probably pass on that one. Probably pass on that one. Ugh. You tell me to shut up, but can't explain why the show ain't mid. Because you weren't even here for the conversation, kid. You weren't even here for the conversation. Go back. Go back like thinking 30 minutes. And just go listen to the conversation. I always like the white haired chick among all of them, so I might like it the most. I also don't have the white haired chick is Weiss, by the way. I also don't have bubs in these 150 goons are whispering at me like the one ring. I see how it is, Mr. I don't have you have to be, bruh. You have to be because you don't understand what we're even talking about. You don't understand the context of this conversation. If you knew the context, you would know that we thinking agree with you. But bro don't know the context. It is literally Lex Luthor, right? Bro's peering in without all the info. Just want to hate, so I'm gonna ignore the context. Gotta make an agenda, bro. Bro's just being ignorant. He's just being ignorant. That joint's crazy. Don't respect that. I can't, bro. He's a fiend, bro. Thinking whenever a kit comes in, bro, it's like the thinking. It's like the thinking. It's like the Grinch song, bro. Bro, bro, have you guys heard the Grinch song, by the way? Like recently, that joint's insane. Bro, when he be talking about thinking you're so bad, I would choose the thinking seasick crocodile, bro. That's like that's like those seeking chick. You know those chicks that be on TikTok that be talking about like, dang, I'd rather be with a bear than be with a guy, bro. That's how that narrator was back like 20 years ago. He was like, you're one of the most vile, disgusting creatures imaginable. That dude is crazy. Like I love that song because he literally thinking he starts singing the song, but then like halfway through he just stops singing. That bro is just talking. He's literally just talking. He's like like I said, he's like you're one of the worst things imaginable. Between you and the seasick crocodile, I take the seasick crocodile. It's like, bro, yo, chill. He can't be that bad. That's crazy, man. Why am I out here doing 5 mil on PBHL, man? Doing crazy work. I'm about to get off on God. Going slow. I got my Ruby fixed, bruh. The verdict on Carollo. You should roll for him now. I don't know, man. Do you want to put your life on the line? Gonna draw the pistol or not? Using the TikTok short by Tony, where he's like, man, cut the beat. Drake, I hate you, Drake. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't even know who Tony is. But yeah, man, it's like thinking, I don't know, do you think Carollo's worth a spark? If you don't think he's worth a spark, then you can just ignore him. But if you think he's worth a spark, then just see if you can get him. Doesn't matter, just quit my guy and do not pull. That joint's crazy. But I mean, I don't know if you're free to play Dolphin Whale, but if you're free to play, I probably wouldn't roll on it. If you're like free to play Light Spender, probably wouldn't roll on him. Just get Sario, bro. Just get Sario and like Katura or something, man. Or save for Halloween / Christmas. Tony Satobi? How do you say that name? The funniest content creators right now? I don't know who that is. But I swear, like, people be talking about people that are famous and I don't know who those dudes are. Like, people be talking about streamers and stuff and I'm like, I've never heard of that person in my entire life. Free-to-play players don't have polls unlike Mr. Streamer? Yeah. Oh, I do know who this guy is. Oh, I didn't know his name. I do know who this guy is.
I hate your bread, I hate your walk, I hate your talk, and Degrassi hate your legs. Rick Ross is big as hell, I hate him too if you can't tell. Man, cut the beat. Drake, I hate you, Drake.
Oh.
Drake, I hate you, Drake. Fuck their braids, Drake.
What's wrong with my braids?
I remember you as conflicted.
Oh
Drake,
my.
I hate your
Yeah, that is like the tiki. That is like the Grinch song, bro. That's how it be in the that's how it be in the tiki Grinch song, bro. Like he's literally singing the Grinch song and then he just stops and he just starts dissing that man. Yeah, I know Queso. I actually watch Queso. Queso's my goat. I just figured that Sario is perma while Carollo is never coming back. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is he is never coming back. But the question is, do you care? That's the question. Because I'm going to tell you off rip, I don't think Carollo sees any like full auto use TBH. That man is manual. So if you're not trying to do like some freaky fronting Olivia S2 stuff, Price Velger stuff, seeking light stuff with Korwa, like I don't know if that man's gonna get used. You find it not know? Do you waste your time watching Ruby? Shut up, kid. I didn't know what people think about Carollo. I know in the depths of my heart that after holding my spark all summer, I will pull Sario within the first 5-10 pulls. I found it for you. Thank you, Sorzo. I'm a dark main. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like I said, Teking, dude, do I gotta bring out the Teking Shanks clip now? We watch Ruby. Do I gotta bring out the Shanks clip? Like I said, bro, it's like how willing are you to put your spark on the line? That's the thing. Do you think he's worth putting your spark on the line for? If you think he's worth putting your spark on the line for, then spark him. If you don't think he's that good, then just let him leak. But I don't know the future, so I don't know. I would guess that there will probably be another non-limited character that kind of does the same thing as him in the future. But I cannot guarantee that because I don't against popular belief, I do not work at side games. So I don't know. He's worth a spark and this game is doomed. Yeah, you would say that anyway. You would say that if the collab gacha wasn't even existing. You would say this game is doomed. God dang, Quebec out here thinking zero tixing lich. Man seeking insane. But yeah, it's literally, bruh. Do you think it's are you willing to put your spark on the line for it? That's the question. At least I can cope about Yukata Vikala. I thought that character didn't exist. So you admit she exists. You admit she exists, huh? Zero on Lich, yeah. He got the bro. He zeroed and thinking ringed her, bro. Yeah, Summer Lich. And cope about Yukata Vikala becoming a unit. Okay. Okay. You misunderstood me? Nah, I think I understood, bruh. I think we doing a little bit of backtracking. That's what I think this is. Bro, I better get off for real, though. These PBHLs ain't hitting. Ain't dropping no bars. I'm about to go into Akasha, one run, get a bar, and leave, bro. Just like that Deaking tweet. Bahamut ain't hitting. She just got her Halloween. Oh, she just got it, huh? 2 months before taking Halloween again. She didn't even get that alt last year. That alt was like 2 years ago. It was literally like 2 years ago. Bruh. I didn't go to bed because work. Thanks for making me confront my path, my dark path on some thinking face yourself Persona 4 style, bro. Hey man, have a good night, Sarzo. Zero hasn't gotten a unit since 2021. What's your point? One of these characters is good and the other one ain't. I'm not gonna say which is which, but you know, think you can figure it out. Bro, where the bars at? Thinking, does this joint show me how many things I've done today? 176, 36. What was the thinking? What was the bar thing again? Was it supposed to be like 60 or 50? Like 60 or 50 blue chests, I think. I'm so done. I'm out of here. Bye. Buyer. Oh. I'm about to hit the seeking. Whenever I hit the bottom of this EP, I think it's like 2 more runs on seeking Audi 5000. Okay, I'll get a bar before I hit 0. Or as I hit 0. Don't you worry. Be the easiest part of my life. Hey, bro. Dude, there's so many people that are kicking out here paralyzing Bahamut and they're not killing the raid. I don't understand. That man's free to hit. Hit him. Oops. Alright, final run, boys. Final run, and I'm outie. Hopefully I get my honors in this one. God bless. Nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing. Don't need to. I'm donezo. I'm donezo garbanzo. Everybody thinking. Anybody else streaming tonight? Somebody. Anybody. Heck is this? What is it seeking? Summer Greya. What the heck is that? Summer Greya seeking Magna Exosola. Interesting. My luck is cooked. Bye-bye is over. Yeah. I might run a little bit more, but taking I'm gonna end stream though. I don't know if there's anybody that taking a host. I think I just let you guys go free. I think you guys just go free. I don't know where I don't know when I stream again. But I'll do it sometime. Haha. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, boys. See you guys later. Bye.